Hello! I'm bored of waiting. I know it's only been 2 minutes, but I'm bored of waiting, and I'm sure you are as well. Happy Tuesday, everybody. How are we all? What is this? A consistent schedule? Oh my. In this day and age. Not this streamer. No. Not me. She doesn't do consistent schedules, but here I am back again 2 days in a row. Oh my. Isn't that so insane? This hasn't happened in a while, but I'm back. Happy Tuesday, everybody. How are we all? Nothing interesting has happened today, and the title makes no sense, but I'll explain in a second. Hi, happy Tuesday. I'm exhausted today. I've had a really just long day, really. And I was going to do puzzles, but I don't think my internet... That sounds stupid to say in a sentence. I was going to do online puzzles, but I don't think my internet can handle that. But if I get bored, I will just say, hey, fuck it. If it's laggy, it's laggy. I want to do puzzles. I didn't change the follower goal. Just pretend like that's not there. It's 75, not 77. Pretend like that's the right number, okay? It's the right number. You can't say no, okay? I'm not changing it because it will break the stream. Anyway, how is everybody? I'm tired. I'm tired and cold. Look at my outfit today, though. It was meant to be warm. I planned my outfit centered around the fact that it was 1 degree today. And it didn't work. I'm still freezing. I am still so cold. I have heating and hot water back in my house, so I'm okay. But this outfit didn't keep me warm. This outfit should keep a person warm, okay? It's this jumper, another massive jumper underneath it, and then a flipping turtleneck underneath that, and jeans which have tights underneath them. Why am I cold? Why am I still freezing every time I walk outside? It's so cold in the UK. It's unnecessarily cold. I know it's the winter, and I know it's like late November, but that's not allowed. That shouldn't be allowed. That's not a thing that I allow. I'm in control now. Too cold, thank you. Let's make it warmer. But it's okay because I'd have 2 days off college now. Lucky me, look at sugar. That means I can be even more consistent because I have nothing to do tomorrow apart from all of my criminology homework and psychology. But it's fine, okay, it's great. But no, all I've done today is barely anything. I went to school, obviously, you know, I went to college. I had a fucking careers fair today. Oh my, flipping careers fair. I went around, made really awkward eye contact with all the universities. They would just look me in the eyes like, do you want to come to this university? No, I don't. But I've got this, it's like a card holder and it's got like this snappy thing on it. I was playing with it for an hour and a half during my psychology lesson, but I broke it. And I've never been more upset about something in my life. I hope you realise how distraught I was when this broke. It sticks on the back of your phone case. Fuck. It sticks on the back of your phone case, but this is currently my phone case. So what? I don't need this. I've got my phone. I've got my card holder. I don't need this, and it's broken, so it won't snap back down anymore. Because I broke it by accident. This side's fine. I just broke one of the sides, and it was an accident because I really liked this thing, and now it's broke. I got a guitar pick from one of the stores as well because robbery. I have no interest in going into a music college. Zero interest in going to a music college. But they gave me a guitar, like plectrum thingy, so I robbed them basically. And now it's mine, but I don't actually play guitar with like a plectrum. I just play it with my hands because I find it too difficult. But no, other than that, I've spent my entire day making posters in criminology, doing maths in psychology. When I tell you, I almost cried. I can't do maths. And then you bring psychology into it, and it's like a brain fuck. It's like someone's fucked your brain. And I think it did today. It was an hour and a half of just pure, hey, draw this graph, hey, draw this graph, hey, analyze this data, hey, maths, and I went, no thank you, Mike. I love you, Mike, you're my favourite psychology teacher, but I'm not participating in this lesson. And then at the end of the lesson, he threw this little one in. He went, hey guys, I know you guys are really struggling with this and all, but if you don't finish it in lesson, you have to take it home and finish it. No is the answer to that, Mike. No, I don't want to take my fucking maths homework home. Why are we doing maths in psychology? We did have to pass maths to get into everything, but that's not the point. I don't want to. I'm bad at maths. I almost failed my maths exam. Like, I was probably like that close away from failing. I know that's not a very good like perception of failure, but like that close. I was so fucking close to just not getting a maths GCSE. But I did, and now I'm screwed. I wish I didn't. That's a lie. I'm glad I passed my maths GCSE. But man, I don't want to do maths and psychology. I don't know who you think I am. I just went from going like, oh, happy, happy, happy around the careers fair, and then boom, boom, boom. That's how it felt. That's how walking into that lesson felt. I sit near loads of people, they all hate maths. That's a lie. One of them does maths A-level. 3 of us hate maths. It was dreadful, and I wanted to cry, and I didn't enjoy a second of it today. So it's been a really lovely day. I've had a great day. Nothing that bad has happened, but the title. Basically, I've just lost all concept of depth words. I've lost all concept of depth. I've lost all concept of depth perception today. I can't understand where my hand is compared to other things, and I've been really struggling. I was making a cup of tea before the stream, and I was making one for my brother as well, because I'm a lovely sister who is lovely and nice. And I missed the tea bag, I missed the milk, and I missed the spoon. And then I went to go put the spoon in our little drying cutlery place, and I missed and I missed it and just threw it into the sink. I've got no depth perception today. I don't know where my hands are compared to the things. Lies. Why am I lying? What am I lying about? Hello, Kapam. Happy Tuesday. Welcome on in. I've got no depth perception. I've lost my depth perception entirely today. Like, I don't know what's happened. I'm a pathological. That was my kid self. Okay, let's not bring her up. She had something wrong with her kid sugar. What happened to 720? I was live at 7:20. I've been live for 9 minutes, Kapam. I was live at 7:20. Hi, I have been live for 9 minutes, nearly 10. I did go live at 7:20 on the dot. Hey, don't try and fault me, actually. I was on time. It's you guys that were late. It wasn't me. I was perfectly on the dot. Yeah. I'm not lying. You guys just have bad time concepts. But no, I've done nothing apart from go to a careers fair today. Pam, I didn't take your advice at all. I didn't go talk to any of the people. I got this and then got stressed. So it was a great time. Damn it, Bezos. What did the Twitch notifications are shit. Don't ever rely on the Twitch notifications, ever. That's my advice. Twitch notifications are bad. If that's what you mean, don't trust them. Don't trust Twitch notifications. They lie and they lie. But no. What else was I saying? I don't remember now. I got distracted. But yeah, no, depth perception, not Sugar's strong suit today. I got really stressed in the careers fair though, because it was very loud and overwhelming, and all of these people were very enthusiastic about their universities, and I am not enthusiastic about your university. So I just got really, really overwhelmed. So that was nice. I love that for me. I just sat there going, I don't want to be here anymore. Why though? Why didn't I take your advice? Or why did I get stressed? It was loud, overwhelming, and I didn't want to talk to any of you university people. So it was really lovely. I had a lovely time. I hated every second of it, and I had to go twice. It was awful. It was bad and awful. But I did pick up a flyer for like film production or something like that, just because if I want to be a content creator, it might be helpful to like edit or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But here I am. I got signed up to this. Basically, there was this stool that had like a robot, and I was like, oh wow, robot on the floor that's colourful. So I went to go see it, and then they like trapped me. They completely just trapped me, and it really overwhelmed me. They were sat there like, hey, do you do art? Yeah, you do. Okay, you do art. Yeah, we do this really cool thing where they like take you away, and they like they take you away to this place, and they take you away to the place where you go to this place and you do yoga, and I'm like, why? Whoa, I don't want to do yoga and be taken away. I just wanted to see the robot. So it was really awful and stressful. What happened to the ADHD test? It's a very long process, Kapam. It's a long-ass process to go get a diagnosis for ADHD, especially in the conditions of, like, hospitals and stuff right now. So it sounds like a cult. It did, didn't it? Hello, Death Diaries. Hello, AL123. Happy Tuesday. It does sound like a cult. They literally, I went over. I just kind of sat there like, hi, I'm here. I do art. And then they were like, do you want to have this iPad now? Sign up. I went, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I was so stressed. It was awful. I didn't enjoy it at all. Those people were so overwhelming, and I don't even want to go there. So now I'm like signed up to some weird getaway with like a theatre group. I'm terrified of them, and I don't plan on going. But if I do, I'll let you know. And if they steal me in the middle of the night, that's where I've gone. That is where I've gone. The dynamic range of your microphone is scary. It depends how close I get to it and how loud I yell. And if I take this off, it gets even louder, so I won't do that. It's very fun though. How do they diagnose it? I mean, you have to go get like a test first. You have to, they probably use genetics. So I don't really know, but all I know is that getting ADHD diagnoses are quite difficult because you have to go through loads of tests, and I'm pretty sure it takes fucking ages to get everything done. So I'm really bad at talking to doctors, which is fun. So that's like my own fault. Tell me the entire process. I don't know the entire process, but all I know is that it's not a short one. All the tests, I fucking Google it. I don't know all the tests. I'm just assuming they go, do you do this? Do you do that? I don't fucking know. All I know is that I have to go to the doctors soon to go get tested for ADHD. No, don't get rid of that. That's my poster. I made a poster today in criminology. Do you want to see it? I don't think it doxes me. Look at that. Whoa. Oh my. That's what my entire criminology lesson was spent doing. You may be wondering, how is that anywhere near related to criminology? It isn't. And I'll finish it at that. She probably said hi first. No, you don't need to say hi first. You never need to say hello. You can just come in and start speaking words at me. That's what I do. I think I say hi once in this stream, and then I say happy Tuesday to everyone else, depending on the day, I guess. Happy Wednesday to some people, I think, as well. Happy Wednesday to you, Kapam, I think. It's usually late where you are, or technically early, so happy Wednesday to some people. But no, it's been a very strange day. What sounded like a cult? I had a careers fair today, Death Diaries, where you just go and talk to like apprenticeships and universities and jobs and stuff. I went up to one of the booths because they had a robot, and they kind of just shoved me, gave me an iPad to sign me up to some like retreat getaway where you do yoga. And it was like a film college. It was very strange. So now I'm like stuck in that, and they've got my email and my name and my mum's email. My mum's gonna be like, Shook, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, I don't know, mum. They had a robot. I don't know, mum. So that was nice. I was very overwhelmed. Like, that really overwhelmed me. Because every single time you turn, they laid the room out like it was a maze. The way you entered, you had to go through every single one of the stalls before you could exit. It was like a fucking labyrinth. It was like a labyrinth. Every single turn, you'd make eye contact with a new enthusiastic member of a university. Just sit there like, I don't want to go to Birmingham, leave me alone. It was awful. It was like my own personal hell. I don't like talking to people over the age of like 20. So I was so stressed in that hall, and I couldn't leave because it was so awful and bad. I only went for 3 pens and I had like a fucking anxiety attack. It was awful. So yeah, I really liked the careers fair. It was great fun. It's 12:35 p.m. Wait, in the afternoon? Wait. This is gonna sound stupid as shit. I don't understand, sometimes it takes my brain a while to process the difference between PM and AM with 12. Because 12 PM sounds late, but that's just the afternoon, isn't it? That's like early afternoon, right? And then AM would be morning. Yeah. Got there eventually. Happy Tuesday, I think. Time is so confusing. I don't understand time. Oh, also we went up to this stool and he noticed my, he noticed my friend's like oh my god. He noticed my friend's crystal necklace and he started talking about his wife keeping crystals underneath his pillow or something. And I just sat there like, what? What are you talking about, mate? He was sat there like, oh yeah, my wife, she's a nightmare, you know, she keeps these crystals underneath my pillow and if I dare move them, she shouts at me, she wakes me up in the middle of the night. And I sat there like, I came over to you to talk about university, not your wife and crystals. What's going on? So that was really confusing. It's 1 a.m. for you. Good night. Good night, Kapam. Good night. Time takes too much time. It's very right. Time sucks. It does. We can just say that it's not real and then it's a lot less stressful. That's my opinion. If we can have I saw a thing about this. If we as a society all decide, you know how the clocks go backwards and forwards? If we as a society can just decide that that's a thing, then we can decide that time isn't real. Because like, if we can just go, hey, yeah, this every so often, the clocks will just go backwards. Why? This might sound really fucking stupid. Please can someone explain to me why the clocks go backwards and why the clocks go forwards? You know, like when it becomes winter and summer, why do we go 1 hour backwards and 1 hour forwards? Like, why do we decide it's like, oh, it's 5 a.m. Now it's 5 a.m. again. Why do we do that? Why is that a thing? Can someone please explain to me time going backwards and forwards? That's daylight saving? No, but can we just get rid of it now? Why do we need to make it so overcomplicated? I don't understand the point of it. Can we just get rid of it now? Can we bring on metric time? I don't know what that means. It was back when we needed that for farming and stuff. That's the short answer. They wanted to be more productive during the day. In old times, people like farmers wanted to be lied to for doing stuff, so they changed the clock. Oh, just get rid of it, man. We're really overcomplicating life, aren't we? We're going, hey, let's make all these people work more. Fuck you. Just put the clocks back to normal. Put the clocks back to normal. Like, it could be 8 o'clock right now, and that would be fine. It would just be really dark. Okay, I take that back. It'd be super dark outside when I got home, wouldn't it? No, it would kind of be. But, like, come on. Just, like, get rid of that. Get rid of that, because that makes no sense. We can't just go back in time. That's why time isn't real. If we can just decide that it's back a bit, then we can just decide that that means nothing anymore. Time isn't real. That's my opinion. Many countries don't have it. So are they just an hour ahead of us constantly? What the This is stupid. This is stupid and bad. I want an extra hour of sleep. Yeah, but it's not an extra hour, is it? Time is just, if you're going to measure time in hours, it just goes hour by hour. We don't go, hey, one day we're just going to go back an hour. It's stupid. It's pointless. It doesn't make more daylight. It's miserable fuck here in winter and dark in the morning and dark in the afternoon. So scrap the entire thing. I fully agree with you, Matt. Happy Tuesday, by the way, Matt. But I fully agree. It's just confusing. I have to wake up at 6:30 every day, which isn't that early. But I have to wake up at 6:30 every day. It is dark. It's dark when I wake up in the morning. It's pitch black when I wake up in the morning. I see the sun rise when I walk to school, and then it's pitch black when I get home, and I see the sun set when I go from school. That doesn't feel right. Not Happy Tuesday. Is it Happy Wednesday for you? Happy Wednesday. Hello to Danger 4. Hello, welcome on in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. But the further you are from the equator, the more you'd have to compensate for sunlight. Just make time all the same. Just make time all the same. It's like time zones. I get them, but I don't get why they're necessary. No, okay, I kind of do, but like, just get over yourself, man. Time zones and time is it's just a weird concept to me. You see the sunrise, lucky bastard, I see slightly lighter grayness. It depends on the weather. If it's like this and fucking freezing cold outside, it's usually a nice sunrise. If it's any other day, it's usually just grey and it just kind of rises from grey. So yeah, Matt, I do see similar. But no, the sunsets are really pretty though. But it's not fun. It's not fun to walk home in the dark. I can guarantee you that. Not fun at all to walk home in the dark. I don't have to walk that far. I'm very lucky. But I do have to sit at a bus stop for like 20 minutes in the dark on a really dodgy road by myself, which isn't exactly ideal. But I guess I don't really have a choice. Just sleep when it's dark, be awake when light. I wish I could do that, but I have college. I don't really have a choice. I get up at 6:30 and leave college at 4, get home at around 5-ish every day. So I wish I could do that. But if it's dark, if I sleep when it's dark, that means I sleep at like 4, which I don't think is good. I mean, we all live in the Matrix, the metaverse. Then everyone will be in the same time zone. Yeah. That's lots of words, isn't it? I've never seen The Matrix, so that reference I don't think went through correctly. Is it bad to not ever seen The Matrix? I feel like I've asked this question with about 50 different movies. Will you guys be offended if I say I've never seen The Matrix? Is that like a, or is that like a, yeah, no, it's just The Matrix? Or is it like a, should I watch The Matrix kind of deal? I think I know the plot of it by now, because I think people have explained it to me before. Should I have seen The Matrix? Is it like Star Wars? Some people standardize on Greenwich time. Isn't that the time that we use? Because it's either British summertime or Greenwich Mean Time, which is GMT, I think. So that's the time that the UK uses. Right, yeah. Right. It's fucking time, man. Fucking time. Go watch popular culture things, Brittany. Oh, I will. I'll go actually watch, The Matrix and other popular culture things. I was talking to this with a person in my psychology today. This was the most irrelevant conversation. We weren't learning about this in psychology. I said, you know, people who like really idolize celebrities, don't you find that really strange? You know, like the Kardashian family who got fame from being rich and having a TV show. Don't you find it so weird that people watch their every move? Some people genuinely follow all of the Kardashians on Instagram and like are interested in their life. Don't you find that really strange? Is that just me? I find the concept of celebrities really odd, because these are just other people who, some of them don't deserve the fame, yet people fucking idolize them and watch their every move and stalk their kids on Instagram and fucking like post when they have a baby and stuff. Don't you find that a bit weird? Because I find that really fucking weird. I thought they got famous from Kim Leek-and-Nessa. Hey, they could have got famous from fucking anything, honestly. I think they got most of their fame from the TV show. See, I wouldn't know because I don't give a shit about them. Like, I think celebrities, obviously celebrities wouldn't be a big deal if people don't give a shit about them. But, like, half the celebrities don't understand fame, don't need the fame. I get if you like them from, like, music, or if they're, like, an actor. But people who get fame just because they're rich, I don't understand why people like them. I don't understand why people like just rich people. That doesn't make sense to me. Why do some people just go, hey, this person's rich? Okay. So now you're gonna fucking stalk their Insta. What? I don't understand it. It might just be me having like a fucking, like me growing up like not being rich and just not understanding the concept of it. But like, that's why. Why do some people go, oh, this person just have a kid. I'm gonna go follow their Instagram. It's a kid. It's a kid who's been born into a rich family and now you're idolizing it. I don't understand celebrities like that. I understand if you really enjoy Adele, that's fair. She sings, she makes content for you. People who just sit around on a TV show, have a little argument and then get really rich and famous, why would you like that? I don't understand it. I just don't think I understand celebrities that much, which is why I'd never want to be one myself. No thanks, I don't want to be a celebrity. Not a massive celebrity, terrifying. You haven't seen it either? Well, that's good then. Almost everyone that has the TV show is overrated in my opinion. Fully agree. Unless they act on a TV show. Like, Made in Chelsea and shit like that. If you don't know what Made in Chelsea is, think a load of posh British people, and I mean posh British people, who have a show and do, like, I honestly, I just think they have arguments. I've never seen it before. Made in Chelsea is so weird, and some people, like, love the people on Made in Chelsea, and all they do is just be posh. What? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand shit like that. It baffles me. But no, that was a really irrelevant conversation. There you go. You're welcome. That's my opinion on celebrities. I don't get them. I don't understand them. I know nothing about celebrities at all, unless it's a YouTuber. The only people I know about are YouTubers. So this could just be me not growing up in the right kind of subculture to enjoy celebrity culture, but I hate it personally. This is just some random person who's got money. I don't get it. I do not understand. It scares me, shit like that. The lineup for I'm a Celebrity is lower than it's ever been. Like, the celeb specials are featuring some bloke who was on an episode of the second series. The I'm a Celebrity lineup, for the people who in the chat who don't know what I'm a Celebrity, it's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's a British TV show. I think they have it in America and Australia, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me up to that. It's a show where they put a load of people, usually in a jungle, but now in a castle, and put them through like trials with like bugs and shit. And obviously, because it's featured. Wait, did I read it wrong? It's lower than it's ever been. Did I read it wrong? I don't know what that. Is that bad? Can someone in the chat clarify to me that doesn't look right? Because I don't. Am I being stupid and that like looks inappropriate, or am I being stupid and it just looks like a load of lines to me? Can someone in the chat clarify if that's like really inappropriate? What does it, what's that meant to be? Oh, it is? It's Homer Simpson? It is? It is? How the fuck are you seeing Homer Simpson? Are you sure? Are you sure? It looks like a bunch of lines. It's Among Us? It is? It's very appropriate, don't worry. I see fuck all in it. I see a bunch of lines. Is this me being really stupid? I see nothing in that. That's gotten me really distracted because I just see nothing in it. I don't know if it's cut off half the message. Oh. Well, thanks. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday? That's baffled me, that, because I see nothing in it. Anyway, what was I saying? The lineup for I'm a Celebrity is lower than it's ever been, like, celeb special. Yeah, did I misread it? Yeah, but no, the I'm a Celebrity lineup this year is just a bunch of Olympians. It's a bunch of reality show TV people. It's a bunch of people from like EastEnders and that. So it's just a waffle. Hello, I don't know, sad maybe. Welcome on and happy Tuesday. How are you? How are you? But no, I'm a Celebrity lineup is awful. It's awful and bad. It's awful and bad this year. They've shoved a bunch of random British people in a fucking a Welsh castle. Oh my god, you know why it's, I was talking about this with my friend on the bus today, actually. I said, being a celebrity. Oh, I did read it wrong. Well, it still makes sense, you know. It still makes sense. Being a celebrity is shit in general, though. But I'm gonna carry on with my I'm a Celebrity rant. But no, it is just rubbish. Like, I think the reason that they've gotten such shit celebrities on this year is because it's in a castle and not in an Australian jungle. Usually they put the celebs in a jungle and they go to a nice hotel after. Now they put them in the cold Welsh castle in the middle of winter, so it's shit. Fine, I think. Are you okay? Are you sure? Long time no see or talk. It has been a long time. How are you? Oh, I've already asked that. It has been a long time. I have been gone for a while, and it has been a long time no see. Has, yes. The Australian jungle is a safety hazard? No, it wasn't. They did the Australian jungle for years and years, the Death Diaries. It's a safety hazard now because of COVID, I think. That makes kind of no sense, though, because you're in a jungle. But, like, it was a safety hazard for fucking years, and they kept it going. I feel like it's the same. They always did it in the Australian jungle. They did it on the Australian jungle for like a decade and nothing went that wrong. Some person broke their ankle or something like that, and that was like it. I don't think there's been many other cases of people seriously injuring themselves from it. So like, surely not. I just think it was because of COVID last year. There's snakes and God knows what else, for God's sake it's Australia. Yeah, but that's the point of the show. That's the whole point of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. The funny part is when there's a snake in it, or when they like cry over a spider. That's the good part of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That's the point. The point is it being in a forest, and being in a jungle, and going, oh no, look at this like emu looking thing. Now I'm gonna go and get covered in rocks or something. That's the whole point of the show. Has no one ever seen I'm a Celeb? Matt, I know you have. I've gathered that you have. It's a good show. I highly suggest it. It's on every day. I don't think they have it in America. No, the whole point of the show is that they're in a jungle. It's meant to be like, oh my god, look at all these bugs and scary things. Literally part of the like trials. They basically... I'll play a bit more calm music because this music is stressing me the fuck out right now. I'm going to put on like Kai Dreams or something and just shuffle it. This isn't Kai Dreams. This is... It works. But no, basically they do these things called Bush Tucker trials, which is basically I was rewatching one today. It's like they put one of them, for example, is they put her in a big container. They made her lie down in a container. They put a spider in her mouth. They put spiders all over her. They put crickets all over her. They put ants all over her. They put like fucking like animal guts and fucking slime all over her, and they just made her lie there. And that's just one of the examples. The other ones, they like put people in like containers full of water and it like slowly fills up, and they put like alligators and crabs and shit. That's like the whole point of the show. Another trial, they'll make people eat like live spiders. They'll make people drink like blended up insects and shit. That's the whole point of the show. The British public seethes at the fucking mouth for it. They get a fucking, they get off on that show. It's a massive thing, but everyone's given up on it this year because they've got like the most boring group of people to do it ever. So fuck that. Yeah, no, I could never go on that within my life. I'd honestly rather burn than go on I'm a Celebrity. I think the only show I'd be up for going for, I'd be up for going on The Chase. I'd love to go on The Chase. Do you know what The Chase is? Do the non-British people in the chat know what The Chase is? If not, I'll explain it to you. The Chase is brilliant. You can barely hear the music, can you? No, I'll turn it up a little bit. If you ever want to know what music I'm listening to, just yell at me and I can tell you what music is on in the background, by the way. Fear Factor? Was that the one where they got people to sing songs and like dunk their feet in like snakes and shit? Is that the Fear Factor, right? Is that what Fear Factor is? That's just my very slim knowledge on it. Chase USA and Aussie. Do you guys know what The Chase is? The Chase is fucking brilliant. I love The Chase. I would happily go on The Chase. I would be so shit at it, but I would love to go on The Chase. For the people who don't know, it's basically just a quiz. But I love shows like that. I'd go on Countdown, but I'd be awful at it because it's like maths related. But I think it'd be quite fun. There's a show called Taskmaster that they just get a bunch of like British comedians to go and do fucking stupid ass tasks. That looks like so much fun. That looks like so much fucking fun. I would love to go on that show. Anyway, I'm going to take a sip of my cup of tea now. Just sticking to being British. There's one called You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, and it's hilarious because we had a show like that. It was called... We had Are You Smarter Than a 10-year-old? Ours was 10-year-old. We didn't have, obviously we don't have 5th grade, so ours was 10-year-old, I'm pretty sure. I loved that show. That show was so good because those kids were fucking like geniuses, and all of the adults just had no fucking clue what they were on about. That show was so good. I also used to like spam watch Deal or No Deal as well. And then the man from Deal or No Deal, like Noel Edmund, I think is his name. He came and watched one of my drama shows one time because his son was in it. Fun fact, hey G-Dog, welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How are you? We're talking about basically just shows. We're just talking about shows like The Chase, for example. I'm not enjoying any of this music right now. I want to find like a really chill music. This one's chill. There we go. And relax. I got too overwhelmed with the Lemon Demon. Mr. Blobby? I loved Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby was sick. My stepmom used to sleepwalk the Mr. Blobby theme tune, which must have been horrifying for my dad. But yeah, I love Mr. Blobby. If you don't know who Mr. Blobby is, he's an absolute legend and I love him. Was there a plan for today's stream or just chatting? There's no plan for today's stream because my Wi-Fi is shit. But I think my plan for tomorrow is, because I've got nothing to do tomorrow, I'm gonna try and film a YouTube video. We'll see. If not, I'll get a TikTok out. And I'm gonna I'll stream, and I'm gonna try and do something more interesting on stream. But for today, I'm tired, so no, there isn't really a plan. I'm just kind of sitting here talking for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna go to fucking bed because I'm so tired. This is why we had a #1 single. He did? What an icon! What an absolute icon. You know what I think our generation's Mr. Blobby was? Fucking Dick and Dom. Dick and Dom, I don't know how to explain what Dick and Dom was for people who don't know what Dick and Dom is. Does anyone who's not British in the chat know what I mean when I say Dick and Dom? This is aimed at like the American, other European places. Does anyone know what I mean if I say Dick and Dom who isn't British? Are Dick and Dom like a budget and deck? No. Dick and Dom are their own thing. You don't know Dick and Dom? You don't? Okay, Death Diaries, you're allowed, but G-Dog, you don't know Dick and Dom? Yeah, explain what the bungalow is. I cannot explain what the fucking the bungalow is. I don't know if I'd be able to play it on stream because I think it'd get me so heavily copyrighted because obviously it's a CBBC show. But Dick and Dom, it was basically if you took so many drugs, if you took every single drug under the sun and watched a show, that's what Dick and Dom is. That is the only way I can explain what Dick and Dom is. If you were just on the worst acid trip ever, that is what Dick and Dom is. They used to just yell and scream and like just like it was just like an acid trip. It was like an acid trip. That's the only way I can explain Dick and Dom. If that was a shit explanation, Google them. They had about 50 shows. They had a show called Diddy TV, which I remember, which was them editing their heads onto tiny bodies. It's weird enough already, but the stories were even worse. Then they had Dick and Dom in the bungalow. They had so many shows. Dick and Dom, honestly, I think that's some British things to defy explanation. And Dick and Dom is one of them. We had so many iconic like duos though. We had Sam and Dec? No, that's Ant and Dec. I mixed two of them together. We have Ant and Dec, Dick and Dom, the Chuckle Brothers, and Sam and... what's his name? Sam and the other man. Sam and Mark. They had a show called Copycats. That was good. I fucking loved Copycats. Mark, yeah, there we go. I got there eventually. Just had to rack my brain for it. I'm so sorry for just the American people. Please explain one of your shows. I would love to know the difference between like British TV and other TV, because I honestly feel like ours was all just kids TV shows, but if you were on so many drugs. That's what kids TV felt like as a kid. Like, we had a show called Almost Naked Animals. Who sat down in a meeting and decided that was a good thing? Who sat down in a meeting and decided that was a good idea? You know what? Yeah. Hey, Jeremy. I know, we work for CITV. Now, I've got a really good show pitch for you, Jeremy. So, Jeremy, my show pitch to you, it's a show where all of these animals who are really weirdly animated to look like hairy, kind of. Yeah, you know the one. They only wear pants. Isn't that so smart? And he would go, yes, I'm Jeremy. That is a genius idea, James. Who thought that was a good idea? The only good part about that show was the theme tune. The rest of it was so violently uncomfortable. They ran a hotel, they only wore pants, and they were animals. And the title was Almost Naked Animals. What? What went through someone's head to sit in a meeting and say, this is a good kids show? No, it isn't. No, it is not. It's so strange. It's so strange. The Split or Shaft show? Why do I not know that? The Split or Shaft show is probably the hardest UK thing to explain. First, the name. Yeah. Second, the entire show is just based around some lemon randomly picking a box based on nothing while giving a long... do you try about being their lucky number? Is that the one with like the little golden sapphires? It was a game show up until fairly recently. Money in Boxes, You Pick Boxes. I don't remember that show. I don't remember that show at all. I'm gonna Google it. Did we have Blue's Clues? We did have Blue's Clues. I remember there was a game on whatever the fuck Blue's Clues was ran on as a kid, where I used to spam play the Blue's Clues game. I love Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues was so good. It was very American. And I think I only was able to watch it at my dad's because I didn't have the channel at my mum's. But oh my god, was Blue Clues an absolute banger of a show. That and Ruby and Max. Ruby and Max was just these two like little they were just rabbits. It was these two rabbits, but it was so good. Oh, was it like Split or Steal? The fuck is Split or Shaft? And why did we name it that? Why did we name it that? Why don't I remember what it is? G-Dog, am I being really stupid, or is this just not a show that I remember? I don't think I remember this show. It's Money in Boxes, You Pick Boxes. I'm sure it was Shaft. Or that was their slogan. It's just come up with a bunch of fucking tools. Like, construction tools. It's just come up with a bunch of construction tools. Short shaft. Water split shaft, power takeoff. What have I found? No. Oh, are you sure it wasn't Split or Steal? And it was like you pick this box and it was like, oh, I'm gonna split the money. Or was that a whole different show? Was that a whole different show? That could have been a whole different show. We had Max and Ruby. I love Max and Ruby. They had this one episode where they made a birthday cake, and that birthday cake looks so fucking delicious. There are so many cartoon foods that I would just love to devour. The rainbow Krabby Patties from SpongeBob, the cake from Ruby and Max, the hot chocolate from the Simpsons movie. If any of you haven't seen the Simpsons movie, go and watch the Simpsons movie and go and just admire the fucking hot chocolate that Ned Flanders makes. Mwah! I don't even like hot chocolate that much. I think they're way too sweet, which is ironic, but shush. They look so delicious. It looks so delicious. He like used a blowtorch to go and put like a marshmallow on top. Oh my god, it looks so yummy. I really, really want that hot chocolate from the Simpsons movie. And if anyone could ever make it for me and just, I don't know, like leave it outside my door or something, I would marry them on spot. If anyone gave me a hot chocolate that looked like the one that Ned Flanders made, they are my husband or wife. I'm not picky in this situation. Just give me that hot chocolate and I will marry you. That's how it works. That's how it works. I think it's the golden ball thing you said. I'm pretty sure the host used to say Split or Shaft, but he got told to stop doing that. I wonder why. Not sure why. Box numbers 1 was Deal or No Deal. Golden balls was the one they could steal. But there was another one too, I forget. I feel like what you're saying rings a bell, G-Dog, but like with the numbers stuff, but I'm pretty sure the one you're thinking of is Split or Steal, which had like, no, that was Golden Balls. Wasn't that a show? That might be my memory failing me here. Wasn't there a show called Golden Balls, or am I going insane? That would be a very inappropriate show name if there was a show called Golden Balls. Was there a show called Golden Balls? I'm googling it. Golden Balls. This might lead to a bad thing. Yeah, there was a game coach called Golden Balls, but I don't think that's the right one that I'm thinking of right now. It was in 2007. Contestants tried to find which of the 100 balls conceal cash and which contain the killer balls. Oh, Golden Balls was the Split or Steal. That looks more American than our one. And then I think Split or Steal, I'm not sure. Do we have Henry Danger? I'm not sure if we had Henry Danger, because it was a stupid American show and I hated it so much. We had Horrid Henry. We had a different Henry. I don't think we had Henry Danger though. It doesn't ring a bell. It rings a bell, but I don't remember ever watching something like that, so I don't think we did. I think that's such, yeah. What else did you say? Seems like a poor dating policy? Nuh-uh. If anyone can make me any of the foods from my childhood shows and just like give it to me, I'll marry you on spot. You don't need a ring. That's enough. We can go to a church straight away. We can go anywhere and we can get married. That's just the rules. If you bring me the hot chocolate from the Simpsons movie, the cake from Ruby and Max, or the rainbow Krabby Patties, that's it. We're together. There's no divorce allowed. We are just together. So it's up to you. The show called Shafted. Hey, no wonder they maybe probably changed the name. That's not a good name for a show. Shafted, yeah? Huh. I feel like Split or Shaft is probably considerably better. Hey, what are you watching? Just Shafted. That sounds bad. When Americans name a show for a UK audience without understanding slang. Yeah, that's what that feels like. Shafted. That doesn't sound like the right kind of show that we're thinking of, if you get me. Oh dear, oh no. It's probably why I don't remember that show, honestly. You know what another great show is? I don't know if this is very predominantly British, but Come Dine With Me. Come Dine With Me. So good. Come Dine With Me. Absolutely great show. I don't even care. The bar opened called Mono, it promptly shut down. He wants to go to Mono. Oh dear. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Why don't people think about shit like that, man? Oh, I had the case of that today. I was making my campaign for criminology, and we had to design a logo for our campaign. I drew my logo, realised 2 seconds later that it was just an Ed Sheeran album cover. I just drew a big X, then realised, oh, for fuck's sake, I've just drawn Ed Sheeran as my campaign logo. So I had an issue like that today, so I can't really blame the pubs. You know, they need to take a page out of my book and think maybe 2 seconds later rather than shutting down. But no, what was I talking? I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Guys, what was I talking about before I got distracted? Come Dine With Me. That's what I was talking about. Fucking loved Come Dine With Me. It was awful. It was just a bad show. It was an inherently quite a bad show. But Come Dine With Me, I used to sit with my mum. I used to watch it. And I used to be like, hey, fuck you, Karen, for only giving Julie an 8. Give her a 10. Julie deserved that 10. She brought hula dancers. She brought entertainment. She got you all up on your feet. Like, I used to get so pissy at the contestants in Come Dine With Me because they'd rated good dinner like bad. So many good like things have come from that. There's the I hope you're really happy now, or something like that. I don't remember what he said. It was like, you won. I hope you're really happy. You got pissed. I remember that. And then there's the person putting a whole whisk in their mouth. I love British TV. It's great. Hell's Kitchen. I've never watched Hell's Kitchen live, but I used to spam watch like re-uploads of it on YouTube. That and Kitchen Nightmares I used to watch so fucking much on YouTube. I adored it. Like, it was good as a background show when I was doing activities. Hell's Kitchen is quality. The American and USA versions are so different. The American and USA versions are different. Is that not just the same thing, or am I being stupid? Do you mean the American and UK versions? Have you slipped up your words there, G-Dog? There we go. Got there eventually. Yeah, no, I don't think I remember the difference between the two shows because I didn't really pay attention where he was. But, like, yeah, in one Ramsey's just complete dick to everyone in the UK. His personality and actually helps. That's because he likes British people more, probably. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him, honestly, as he should. As he should. He should like us more because he's one of us. I think Gordon Ramsay gets too Americanized sometimes. I think he needs to pipe down. You are British, Gordon. Take a step. Take a step down. Kick it down a notch, Gordon. You're British. You're not American. You know, that bothers me about Gordon sometimes. In the US version, there are so many unnecessary sound effects. There is as well. You can tell the American from the dramatic music and constant dramatic repacks of what just happened. That's because American TV is fully based on like the effects, whereas UK TV has humour. We have humour in our TV, where and then it's funny and stuff, and everyone has a personality. X-Men, a 90s X-Men cartoon, had the best intro theme ever. Hate to break it to you, I've never seen the X-Men before. Is that bad? That's another superhero thing that Sugar doesn't really care about. Just any superhero things that could be any like supernatural superhero based, just assume that I haven't seen it from now on, because I haven't, most likely, because I have not. Someone was talking, the girl next to me in criminology was talking about Gotham all day yesterday, and she was like, I love Gotham, I love this actor, I love this scene where someone punched their face off into a puddle. I sit there like, huh? Like, what? Doesn't matter, Sugar. It still had amazing intros. You can watch it on YouTube. I will. Don't worry. The intros are like one of the only things I cared about when I was a kid. That's why I like Charlie and Lola so much. Charlie and Lola had such a good intro song, and it was one of my favorite TV shows just because of the intro song. Just like that. That's just how it went. Exactly like that. That was a very accurate representation of what it was. I love Charlie and Lola though, because it was like me and my brother, because when me and my brother were kids, we both had really blonde curly hair, and obviously I'm his little sister and he's my older brother, so we were basically Charlie and Lola, and I was like, oh my god, look at I'm like Charlie and Lola. And I found that very cool as a kid. I wish I had a picture of me and my brother on hand, but I don't. But we looked exactly like them, and it was very cool. Did we guys have Paw Patrol? We do have Paw Patrol. It is on, I believe, Nickelodeon. It wasn't my generation of watching shit, but my little brother was fucking obsessed with it. I remember the entire theme tune. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, we there on the double. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, whenever you're in trouble. Chase, Marshall, Zuma, Sky, Rocky, the other one. Paw Patrol. Woo! Just like that. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no, the Paw Patrol theme tune. Oh, it's a bop. Oh no, it's gonna get really laggy. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. My Wi-Fi. Thank you, but oh no. Thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer. I appreciate it. Thank you. My cup of tea has gone stone cold. It's gone stone cold today. Oh, I'm so sorry if this just fucks up the stream, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. I love how I can't even like get donated to because my stream just fucking breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Oh, we're going down today. Well, this is fun. I've never had someone count to 5 and count backwards. I've only had people count to 10. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! It's like one of my drama warm-ups I used to do. Wow, thank you, I really appreciate it though. But no, Paw Patrol, the theme tune is ingrained into my fucking head. I remember all of the characters and all of their jobs. Fucking Rocky's the environmental one, Rubble's the one with the fucking construction vehicle, the Zuma's the water one. Have I already said that? I might have already said that. I don't really remember. Marshall's the like fire engine dog. Chase is the police dog. Sky's that one's quite self-explanatory, isn't it? She's the one who flies. And then there's Everest, who's the cold dog. The jungle dog. I forget the name of the jungle dog, but he's in a jungle. He's called, no, I forget the name of the jungle dog, but he's in a jungle. Yeah, I don't, Paw Patrol is ingrained into my head because of my little brother. That and Blaze the monster truck. My brother fucking loves monster trucks. So those two shows are ingrained. I'm so cold, it's 53. I don't know how cold that is, but I'm going to assume that's pretty chilly, so I hope you're okay. What's it in UK units? That's almost, it is? Oh my! I don't know what that means. You're saying numbers. Numbers is where sugar taps out. I want to check the weather where I am. I checked the weather when I was walking to school and it was 1 degree. So I reckon it's probably around... It's probably around like 6-ish now. Oh, it's 8! It's 8 degrees! That's quite warm, you know. That's quite warm. Oh, that's lucky. Thank God. There's an 80% chance of rain on Friday. 0 degrees? 11 degrees? Wow, that's not that cold. No, it is. That's probably fucking freezing. I've gotten so cold today that my hands have started like cracking from the cold. I've got loads of like little, you can't see, but here, my hands fucking like die in the cold, so I've got just tiny cuts all over my hands from when my hands have like just got fucked in the cold, and then I've just like cracked when I come inside, so it's really nice and fun. So I love the cold so much, but it's my favorite season, so I can't really complain. 11 isn't so bad. Nah, that's considerably mild. I was 1 degrees when I was walking to school. 1 fucking degrees. I've got 3 layers on, people. I've got 3 layers on. 3 and then tights underneath my trousers. These are big ass fucking trousers as well. They don't cut off. They're big and they are big. And I've got a jumper on, another jumper and a turtleneck, and I was still fucking freezing. That's like bullying. That's bullying. Like, that's not fair. It shouldn't be that cold. I'm so sorry if the stream is laggy, by the way. It's in a bit of a situation right now. It keeps kind of just going up and down, so if the stream gets really laggy, I'm very sorry. You like the writing? It says, listen. It says listen on it. Whoa, it was my dad's jumper, and then this was my dad's hoodie. Ta-da! I rob all my dad's clothes is the conclusion that we've come to today. They're all my dad's, all my mum's. I just take all my clothes from my mum. This came from my mum's rail, and so did this. So technically they were my mum's, but they've been passed down forever on. Because I don't like small clothes, so I just robbed all of my big oversized clothes. Kind of skater style. That was the aim that I was going for today. Very different from yesterday. Yesterday I was wearing a white dress with like a jumper over the top of it. Complete opposite to yesterday, but that's how I enjoy my aesthetic. I'm different every day of the week. That's how I cope. I've realised I'm gonna have to start getting dressed on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I've usually spent Wednesdays and Thursdays in very casual, sugar doesn't give a shit, no makeup kind of days, but now I have to stream. Now I'm gonna actually have to try. Not for you guys, just for me. Not for you, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you guys think. Just for me, just for myself. But that's nice, it will get me up in the morning. So yes, to this morning, my hair, I've been trying to get it naturally curly again. It hasn't really worked today. It's wavy, but it's not curly at all. It's just kind of here. Today I had to wake up and just get handfuls of cold water and just go like that in my hair and try and get my hair wet without soaking it. It was very unpleasant because there was just cold water dripping all over me at like 6:30 in the fucking morning. I was so tired, but I had to try and salvage my hair from the day before, so I'm just gonna dip my head in a bowl. Hello, I was gonna read that wrong. Spired Smith. Hello, welcome on in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. How are you? I was going to read your name, Spidered. You're lucky that took me a long time to process. Or Spy ID Smith. Just call me Smith. Will do. Will do. I read it as Spy ID Smith for a while, but hello, Smith. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. But no. What was I talking about before? I don't remember. His name's... Oh, that's a James Bond reference. I get it now. Took me a while. Never seen James Bond. Cheers. I don't want to see James Bond is the conclusion that I've come to with myself. I'm bored. I will get bored of James Bond. It's like all the, what's his face? You know the guy who plays Mr. Bean? I think, no, that's not. You know who I get confused? This is gonna sound so fucking stupid. I get really irrelevant like actors and singers confused with each other. Basically, I get Gary Barlow and Ollie Murs confused. They're the same people in my head. Gary Barlow, Ollie Murs, they're the same. Who else was it? Fucking Robbie Williams and there's another one. They're the same. Shawn Mendes and Charlie Puth. They're the same people. And then, wait, you know, Johnny Depp, and hang on, I'm gonna have to Google this before I sound like a fucking idiot. Hang on, let me Google this. Hello, Decal, hello, and hello, Panna. Hello, welcome back there, happy Tuesdays. Have I seen the new ones? No, I've never seen a James Bond movie. How have I avoided all the James Bond and superhero movies? Magic and not having the patience for any movies. Hang on, let me just Google something before I sound really stupid. This could make me sound really stupid, but like I'm up for sounding stupid. Okay, this is gonna make me sound so fucking stupid. The other person that I get confused is Johnny Depp and Rowan Atkinson. Johnny Depp is the person who plays fucking Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. Rowan Atkinson is the person who plays Mr. Bean. And I get them constantly mixed up. This is why I wasn't gonna say it, because it makes me sound like a fucking idiot. But they're the same person in my head. I honestly thought, you know, the show, I don't know what it's called, but there's the thing that Mr. Bean plays a superhero in something, I think. Or it could be Johnny Depp. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I get them so mixed up. Like, so mixed up, but they're nothing alike each other. At least with, like, Gary Barlow and fucking Ollie Murs, at least they're both singers. I guess they're both actors, but they look nothing alike. I'm so stupid for that shit, bro. I don't know. My head connects things. Johnny English. That's why I get confused with it. That's why I get confused. Because Johnny English was played by Mr. Bean, but Johnny Depp is the other man. So I got confused between the names, not the looks that time. But I still get confused to this day who plays that role. So you're welcome. That's my stupid fucking thing that I don't understand. You're welcome. Kind of like the idea of Mr. Bean as Jack Sparrow. Oh, it'd be an excellent movie. But in my head it already is, so it makes no difference. Johnny English Blackadder is a class though. Rowan Atkinson was insanely good in Blackadder on the World War I set. I was mind-blowing sarcastic officer in the trenches. Are you going to be mad if I say I've never seen it? Probably. I've never seen it. I'm going to assume it's good. But I've never seen it before. I just don't watch films or TV shows or anything. I just don't watch anything. I watch just obscure shit or YouTube. You are English? I've never seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Neither. I think I've seen... No, that's a lie. I've never seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean, so I'm Greek and I saw Blackadder. Oh, I'm sorry, I just don't watch films. If I've seen a film, it's either because I saw it in class. I'd never seen Forrest Gump before I watched it in school. Never seen it before I watched it in school. I'm kind of upset. I wasn't that good of a movie, honestly. It was quite boring. I just don't take interest in films. They don't keep my attention span, especially not long sagas of films. I've seen all the Star Wars movie. Will I rewatch them? No. Have I seen the new ones? No. I've seen all the Lord of the Rings movie. Will I watch the new ones? No. Have I ever seen Harry Potter? No. Will I ever watch Harry Potter? No. You know, have I ever seen a single Marvel movie in my life? Yeah, one. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's it. And I've seen Endgame, which is fucking stupid. That's a stupid jump. But you don't need to bully me for that. I went from watching Guardians of the Galaxy, knowing Groot, and then watching Endgame and not having a fucking clue what was going on. Or watching the big scene of Endgame where they all walk through the portals. I had no clue what was going on. It's like you might have some sort of attention deficit disorder. She has ADHD? Yeah, I have to go get tested for ADHD and autism soon. So, possibly. Or I just don't like films. My family is low-key obsessed with Marvel, so I've seen all the Marvel movies. Yeah, same. Yeah, same. Two of my family members fucking love Marvel movies. I've just never seen any of them or take any interest in any of them. So I just don't think I'm ever gonna watch any of them. You know, I don't like things that are fake. And I know all movies are fake, but that's like just a little bit not real. Haven't seen Endgame or Civil War or the other one, but I know the actors. I don't know any of the actors. I don't know fucking any actors at all. That's why I get Rowan Atkinson and fucking Johnny Depp mixed up, because I don't know actors. I don't know, like, people are like, this person was so good in a movie. I'll be like, who? I don't know any actors. I just know that person played a pirate. Or something like that. I mean, even from memes you get to know them. I don't know names, which is why I didn't know the name of what Mr. Bean was called. I don't know names. Sugar's bad at names. Never knew who Groot was before Baby Groot means. I knew who Groot was because I cried when I watched Guardians of the Galaxy because he was my favourite character. I used to have a Funko Pop of him, but it broke. That's upsetting. It just kind of, its head snapped off, which was upsetting. Baby Shark. No, that's that one. No. That one. Yeah. Jeez. That's... Who's this one? Who's this one? It's Baby. Who's this one? this shark? Who's this shark? What's the next one? Baby? Mom? What's daddy shark? Is it that? Is it that? I'm singing the baby shark song, but without the words. There's baby shark, mum shark. Is that the daddy shark? I'm going with it. And then it's grandma. She ain't got no fucking teeth or nothing. And then it's grandpa. This one's quite difficult to do, actually. Sorry, I went on a bit of a sidetrack there. Anyway, back to... I'm pretending I don't understand it so I don't get it in my head. Okay. I'm sorry. That was Sugar just taking a moment to just... I'll stop. Anyway, back onto movies that Sugar's never seen. I mean... I just don't want to watch movies. I've never seen Wolf on Wall Street. I feel like that's one people get genuinely annoyed at me for, but like I have no interest in watching Wolf on Wall Street. Zero interest in watching Wolf on Wall Street. I don't care, frankly. I don't care enough to watch Wolf on Wall Street. I've never seen any horror films because I don't like horror. Well, what ones have you seen and enjoyed? The Truman Show. Oh my god. I watched The Truman Show this year. I hadn't seen The Truman Show before this year. It came on after The School of Rock. I watched The School of Rock, the movie, because School of Rock is a fucking banging film. It came on after School of Rock and I went, okay, fine, I'll watch it. It became my favourite film so fast. The Truman Show is so fucking good. I love The Truman Show so much. So that's one film that I've seen that's like popular. Grease? I love Grease. If you mean the movie. Fucking love Grease. That's all I care about. I'm talking about the movie now. I know that I think it was spelling mistake. I'm talking about the movie now because we're on the topic of movies. Grease the movie. If you haven't seen Grease the movie, I don't blame you. It's kind of odd, but I know this was completely irrelevant to what we're talking about. Don't correct me. I know, but I'm talking about Grease the movie now because Grease the movie is a movie that I've seen and enjoyed. You should all go watch Grease if you haven't seen it. It's very good. If you like music. If you don't watch it. I'm going to go on a small rant in movies. Like 300 and Gods of Egypt, they make the actors British. 300 was set in Greece and obviously Gods of Egypt in Egypt. Loki makes me pissed. Yeah, I don't understand when people just cast people shitly. That was a really shit way to put that. I don't understand when people cast based off popularity as well. Like, why you would just lob a celebrity in a role rather than getting an actual actor who's gonna be good at playing the role and kind of like fits the cast. That really pisses me off. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. If you can give me a nickname that I can call you so I don't butcher your name every time. I'm so sorry. Can I just call you Lynn? You're like Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah. Can I just say that, or did you want me to call you something else? I probably butchered that name. I'm so sorry. Gua. Does it do that? I'll go with it. Yeah. Confidence is key. I'm not even going to try and say it again. I loved in The Death of Stalin when they all had different British accents. I've never seen that. I don't care for history films. History films bore me. I'm bored. I get really bored with history films because it's got history in it and I just don't find history that... Lol, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried my best to read your name. I just can't read very well, especially not Twitch chat names. I'm so shit with Twitch chat names. Grease Lightning, but with the original lyrics. Go da 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 go Grease Lightning. No one knows the words to Grease Lightning. If you know the words to Grease Lightning, you're weird because no one knows the word. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Da 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 da. Grease Lightning. Na 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 na. Boo boo da 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 da. Grease Lightning. Da 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 da. I just know the tune. I don't think I've ever known the words to Grease Lightning. Does anyone know the words to Grease Lightning? Because I don't have a fucking clue. Oh, is that the words? Is that the words to Grease Lightning? Oh no, I'm glad I don't know the words. I'm very glad I don't know the words. I'm so happy I don't know the words to Grease Lightning. I think that's proved my point why people don't know the words to Grease Lightning. Oh no. It gets worse. I don't think I want to know. There's a spider on my wall. Hello, friend. There's a really tiny spider on my wall. Hi, friend. You have a nice time. I won't bother you. It's okay, thank you. If you have a nickname I can call you instead of butchering your name every time, please tell me. But thanks so much for the follow, I appreciate it. And happy Tuesday. I like mythological movies. The only mythological movie I've seen was one Percy Jackson film in primary school, and I hated it. So I'm sorry, I can't really be in handy with mythological movies. I didn't really care that much for it because it was in primary school and I was bored, and it was a Percy Jackson film, and I was like, oh, fuck this is so fucking boring. So I sat and drew on whiteboards instead. So that's how I got through primary school. I genuinely hate spiders. Spiders are scary so much. I'd be a lot more scared if it was close to me, but because it's far away, it's literally like that big as well. It's a fucking tiny spider. Hello, 2002 Toyota Corolla. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. Welcome on in there. How are you? Percy Jackson movies suck. I think I said that before. I have only seen half of one, so I can't say that I remember them. But from what I remember, I hated it. From what I remember, I didn't enjoy the Percy... Hello? Why have eyes frozen? Oh, hi. Did it freeze for you? Hey, I don't know what just happened. Did it freeze for you? Did it freeze for you guys? Because it freeze for me. That was really odd. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. No, it didn't? Oh, my entire screen just froze for me. Well, that's lucky, because it looked really strange. Okay, no worries, don't worry. Irrelevant, it didn't happen to you. Spiders are bros, but not when I wake up and see a massive one on the wall 30 centimeters from my head at 3 a.m. Ugh. Yuckity yuck. This spider's tiny, and it's like it's more than an arm width away. It's more than an arm width away from me, so it's fine. I can leave it there. I feel like it's Thursday. I fully agree. This week has gone so slowly. Every single individual day of this week has just been going. It doesn't end. It does not end. Yesterday felt like Friday for me. It was so weird. Entire shush, I know I can't speak. You don't need to bring it up, okay? The whole sense of time is just messed up by Thanksgiving break. We don't have that here. I'm British. Sugar's British. So my sense of time has been quite good because I've been at college and I have a timetable to follow. But no. But that's fair. I'm quite glad that we don't have Thanksgiving. It seems just a bit much. I feel like a lot, well, I can't really say that. It's not my holiday to celebrate. We have bonfire night, though. That's so much more fun. I think I know bonfire night isn't a thing that's worldwide celebrated because it's a British occurrence. We celebrate a failed terrorism attack. We go, this man failed to blow up Parliament. Yeah, fireworks! Fireworks and sparklers! That's what the UK does. The UK's literally gone, oh my god, we've just almost had a terrorism attack to our parliament. Let's light fireworks and bonfires in memory of it and burn scarecrows. Scarecrows? Let's burn scarecrows on the fire. That's what the UK did for a holiday. We went, hey, we've almost just had our whole entire parliament blow up. Now let's make a song out of it and make a holiday where we light off fireworks. It's a great day though. I went and watched all the fireworks on a bench and it was lovely, and loads of people stood in front of us, which was a piss take, so it wasn't that lovely actually. No Thanksgiving, no Independence Day, maybe we'll, no. We have bonfire night. Scarecrows, oh my, yeah, people burn scarecrows in the fire where I live to represent Guy Fawkes, who tried to blow up like Parliament. And then we have a song for it. Remember the 5th of November, gunfire, something and something. I don't remember the words exactly, but I remember the 5th of November, because it's 2 days after my birthday, so I sung it for my own birthday. Remember the 3rd of November, that's my birthday. Saturday I went to engage in capitalism with my friends. Sounds fun. Sunday I went to my brother's and ended up sleeping on his couch. Monday I got back from my brother's and went to a concert with my boyfriend and was out till like 2 a.m. And today I've been sleeping, but later I'm going to dinner with some of my friends and then maybe getting stoned and drunk after if we feel like it. Sounds like you're having a lovely day today then. Sounds like you got some plans set up. You've been a lot busier than me. Yeah, no, that's fair that your your sense of time is kind of gone. It sounds like you've been a little bit busy and a little bit lost. A little bit lost, but it's nice that you're doing shit. Usually on holidays, I just spend it doing absolutely nothing. The only thing I did in my holiday was went to a beach, went to a river. And it was great. and it was lovely. And then I went out for bonfire, but that doesn't count. But no, I spend lots of my holidays inside, especially because of college. I just don't ever want to leave my house anymore because it's awful and cold and tiring, and it's winter and it's just cold if you go out now. It's not nice, it's just cold. You can see your breath if you go and that's when you know it's getting too cold. When everyone looks like they're taking a puff of a vape when they breathe, that's when you know it's getting too cold in the UK. That's how it works. That's how I determine the seasons. Sorry, if I keep looking up, it's because I'm looking at where the spider's going, if you were wondering. You can't see it. Oh, you can. If it's right above that. It's like there. It's there-ish. That's where the spider is, if you were wondering. I love 4th of July so much, and one reason why is because my family is weird as hell, so we light fireworks in our hands. And then just yeet them at the ground. Sounds safe. sounds really safe. What? You light fireworks in your hands and then just throw them? What, and then they just explode on the ground? I mean, if no one's died from it, then fuck it, go ahead. My dad got hit by a firework once because we tried to light them off in our back garden and it fell and it went BAM! And it like blew up in the neighbour's garden because they didn't light it right. So yeah, oh, it's gone. The spider's gone and I'm not sure where. I didn't mind it when I could see it. Now I'm sad and on edge. Well, that's the spider's gone now. That's the spider gone. Now Posty still had his oh, what, the postman still got shorts on, not winter just yet. You make a fair point. I don't think post people feel the cold. I think as you become a post person, as you become a post person, you just become immune to the cold. I don't think I've ever seen them look cold in their life. So I might become a post person. I'm going to become a post person when I get older. I'm going to become a post person. I'm going to go work for Post. Yep, that's me. I'm going to go work for Post. They're like jumping jacks. Have you ever heard of them? And bottle rockets? No. Jumping... Bottle rockets? No, I haven't, Death Diaries. Can you explain? I've never heard of bottle rockets or jumping jacks. Well, I mean, I've heard, but like not properly. I don't know what you mean by that. Post people much discriminated against. Yeah, post people. You know all the post people. Well, I don't want to just say post men because it's not just post men, but then saying post men and women is a bit too long. So post people. Or you know those post people who go around. Jumping jacks are like you light them and they spin and turn different colours. Well, like on the ground or in the sky or in your hand. I think what's getting me confused here is the bit where you light them in your hand. Do they... No, I don't understand your fireworks. I have indoor fireworks. Indoor fireworks are so shit. If anyone ever goes, hey, do you want to see my indoor fireworks? Say no, I don't actually. Because they're shit as... They're awful. My mum used to get indoor fireworks for us. They're really safe. They're not... That's why they're so shit. There's one which is just a load of tiny sparks. There's one which, like, expands and turns into this just, like, snake of, like... ash, basically. That one's the best one. That one's the best one. The others just do like a little... You just heard the ghost owl? It's because I moved my microphone. It's because I moved my microphone. We've debunked it. It's my microphone stand every so often. Because I like broke my microphone stand at one point, and if I move it every so often, it will just cut the microphone out because I've like fucked up the cord with the positioning of the microphone. I'm like breaking my setup basically. It's okay. It was only a £50 microphone with the stand, so it's okay. I don't mind too much. I do mind if it breaks. I don't have 50 quid to just splash on a microphone again. But it's lasted me since February. This microphone's good for the cost. See, that's my microphone. Awful, basically. It's a lovely noise. But no. Are the rockets just rockets, but you put them in a bottle to launch them to death? Are they just... Do you like... No, I don't understand your fireworks. We just have fireworks that go up and bang. I mean, that's what a firework is. It sounds inappropriate because I made it inappropriate. Go up and bang. I'm gonna drink my tea. It's gotten so cold. I've had this since 7:20. I've had this for an hour and 20 minutes. This is what I mean by I have no depth perception. It just went all over me. I missed my mouth. I have no perception of where my mouth is, apparently. I spilled fucking cold milk all over me. That was horrible and bad. The ones that just have sparks are called fountains here. Yeah, they're on Animal Crossing. I know what they are because of Animal Crossing. But other than that, not a clue. I know what they are because of Animal Crossing. You light them and they go... And that's like it. I know what they are. Animal Crossing. See, Animal Crossing does teach you things. You know what I find really funny? Obviously, because you can fish in Animal Crossing, I now know so many species of fish and I can identify them from pictures purely from Animal Crossing, the game. I could probably go fishing now and be like, yep, that's a black bass. I know it. Lives in rivers. Oh, that one's a sea bass. Lives in the sea. Oh, I know what that one is. That one's this thing. Like, I just know all of them. Randomly from fucking Animal Crossing. I've been learning from Animal Crossing and the bugs as well. I can identify some random kinds of butterflies just because of Animal Crossing. I've got problems, is what I'm saying here. I've got problems and I played Animal Crossing way too much. Purely from Animal Crossing. Stardew Valley checking in again. Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing has very accurate depictions of what the fish looks like, whereas Stardew, number one, I fucking hate fishing in Stardew Valley so much. I've never hated a fishing mechanic in a game more than I hate the fishing mechanic in Stardew Valley. It is awful. It is so fucking awful. Trying to fish in Stardew Valley, oh my god, it's like a death wish. It takes like half an hour and then, I hate fishing in Stardew Valley so much. Because at least in Minecraft, you get a warning before the fish is going to get and then you get a bob. In Animal Crossing, you get like 3 things and you know where the fish is. In Stardew Valley, you put your fish you put your rod in the water and it goes, you got your fish now! That's what Stardew Valley's like. Hello, Kartik_44. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. How are you? I'm complaining about Stardew Valley. But no. I don't like the Stardew Valley fishing mechanic because it will literally just go from 1 second you're casually fishing to another second, get the fish now, otherwise it's gonna go. So I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it one bit. Don't even get me started on the actual fishing mechanic. That's just the start, not even the end. And I put a picture of the bottle rockets on Discord. Please do. Hello, Rensky Bensky. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. I forgot what the day was. I heavily forgot what the day was. Take some breath. You'll get to know me very quickly, Kartik. I won't take any breaths. I will speak at the speed of light this entire time, and you cannot stop me. If you want me to I say this so much. If you want me to slow down, just yell at me to stop, because I will for a second. Because I'll become really aware of how fast I'm speaking. So if you need me to stop, just go, sugar, be quiet, and I will. And I will. Bottle rockets. Don't they just go up then? Do they not just go up? Do the bottle rockets fireworks? For anyone who wants a picture, I will show you. That's what bottle rockets are. Are they not the ones you just stick in the ground and they just go bang, boom? We're talking about fireworks, by the way, Kartik. Where am I from? The UK. And I won't get any more specific than that. Well, England. I can get that specific, but I won't get any more specific. You can probably tell from my accent about where I am. I wouldn't say my accent is too telling, but I think you can tell around the area of England that I'm from, a little bit at least. Quite a lot of people guess that I'm from up north. I'm not, if that's any consolation, but I always thought I don't sound northern at all. So there you go. I don't think I have a northern accent at all. Inhale some more tea and calm. No, I've had a long day of not talking to anyone because I'm kind of sick of everyone today. I wasn't really in the mood to talk, so I've had my headphones in most of the day. I've been listening to, what's my song suggestion for the day? My song suggestion for the day, I want to try and do this every day. You minor? Yes, I'm 17, so yes. My song suggestion for the day. Ooh, my song suggestion for the day, where is it? I forget the name of it. Is Like or Like by Miniature Tigers. That's my song suggestion. I don't want this song because it stresses me out. Like miniature tigers. That's my song suggestion. Oh, there's another one. Where is it? Love Song by Charlie Berg. That's a good song. They're my song suggestions for the day. My album suggestion is still Skip Tracing by Mild High Club. We have rockets. We usually just launch them from a little tube that comes in a pack. Then you push the tube, push in the ground instead of from an empty bottle. Oh. So the only difference is ours goes in the ground, theirs goes in a bottle? Right? Or is it just the shape of the firework? I don't understand fireworks enough to be having this conversation. I'm 16. I only recently turned 17. The amount of times I've said I'm 16 to someone is insane. Like, it's absolutely fucking baffling. Like, I turned 16... Is it the 23rd? I turned 17 20 days ago. You think that I know that I'm 17 now. I'm not used to saying that I'm 7. You know, I realised this is going to sound stupid, and it is. It's 2022 next year. How ugly is that? How ugly is that? Is that not just such an ugly year? I can get with 2021, 2020, as much as a shamble as it was a good year. 2022, it's a pretty ugly. Your birthday was on November 4th? It was? Mad. We're consecutive birthdays. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday to you. Yeah, mine's November 3rd. 2022 is in a month. Oh, you didn't need to say that. Jumping jacks. I don't think I've ever seen them, but they look really cool. I'm really entertained by fireworks. 2022 being in a month makes me feel sick. Christmas being in less than a month makes me feel even sicker. Ugh, I'm not ready for Christmas. I honestly, frankly, quite hate it. I don't like people getting in the Christmas spirit, and I know that sounds depressing, but everyone's just a bit like, they're either really sad or really overly happy at Christmas time. There's like no good in between calm people at Christmas. People are just like, oh, it's Christmas, it's cold, or people are like, yeah, Christmas, I don't want to laugh for, and I've never met a single person who's kind of just like in between really excited or just not excited at all for Christmas, and that stresses me out. Because people's emotions are either sky high or on the floor during Christmas time, and I don't like it. Like, some people I know are already excited for Christmas now. It's November. I know someone who's already got their Christmas tree up. It's the 23rd of November, and they've already got a Christmas tree in their house. Surely not. Surely not. You can't be that excited for Christmas that you put a Christmas tree in your home in the month of November. That's bad luck in my eyes. That is bad luck. That is bad luck. It's November. At least wait till the 1st of December. Be my guest as soon as it turns December to get excited for Christmas. But in November, take a chill pill. Take a breath. It's not Christmas just yet. So, your birthday's in 4 months. I don't really remember my birthday. I spent it on stream. And the rest of the day beats me. My dad had COVID at the time, so I couldn't see him. And some random woman delivered my birthday present from my dad to my door. It was a strange day. It was a really strange fucking day. It was like I don't even remember what day it was. It was an odd day, but, you know, I had a nice birthday. But no, I don't really understand fireworks. Sorry, I'm swapping between topics a lot. I don't really understand fireworks. I understand them, and I'm very entertained by fireworks. I am so entertained by fireworks. Was the random woman a postwoman? No, it wasn't a postwoman, because it came from, like, one of my dad's friend's mum. So my dad's friend, but their mum, came and delivered me my birthday present, and I just sat there like, I'm not sure who you are, but thank you. I haven't seen my dad in over 5 weeks because he had COVID, and I know that isolation's only 2 weeks, but he was really ill, and it probably wasn't too safe. I haven't seen my dad in absolutely ages though, which means I haven't seen my dogs in 5 weeks. That's so depressing. That's so really depressing. I want to see my dogs. I miss my dogs so much. I really miss my dogs. I love my dogs so much. I don't really understand fireworks. I understand them and entertained by them. Pick a side. Well, I understand fireworks. I'm entertained by them. But, like, I don't understand how they work. You know, how do they go up and go bang at the right time? You know, I understand. Okay, this is going to go back on what I just said. I understand fireworks. I don't understand fireworks shows. That's where that statement will lie. Because you know how fireworks shows are all like perfectly timed and stuff, and the fireworks like go off one at a time, and then there's a different shape, and then there's these cool ones, and then there's the big bang at the end. How do they time fireworks shows? Because I've had it in my head that they just light them all at once and fucking run. But that's surely not. Surely that's not how they light fireworks, right? You can't light fireworks by just lighting them all and fucking sprinting and hoping they go off at the right time. So how do they do fireworks shows? Does anyone know? Because that bothers me a lot. How do they time fireworks shows correctly without it being insanely dangerous? You guys say post, I say mail. It's an American thing, isn't it? I mean, it's like it's mail and no, it's a postman, not mailman. They attach specially trained oh well, that's not helpful. Hamsters that detonate them at the right moment. What, do the hamsters go up with them or something? That sounds awful. No, those are special expensive fireworks that have timed fuses and stuff. So do they just set them all off at the same time then? And then just run and just like let the time fuses do it all? Or is there like a way they can light them all at the same? I don't understand fireworks shows. That hasn't helped me. I don't understand fireworks shows. Because surely standing by a firework as it's lit is a bad idea. So they can't do that. I don't understand fireworks shows. Science, I don't understand science. I'm almost failing science. I have a D-. No, they light them in waves or something. Electronic spark plugs and an array of wires if you want an actual answer. That's confused me more than the hamsters thing. I imagine now it's often computer controlled, so it ignites them at the correct time and they know how long it takes until they launch explode. So electronic spark plugs and an array of wires. I see. So I was wrong. I always just pictured it, there's this man who's just really stressed going just running around loads of flames and shit, trying to light all the fireworks at the right times. That's what I've always imagined. They just line them up in big rows and just get this one man to go around with a fucking lighter lighting them all. But I was very wrong. They do it with electronic spark plugs and an array of wires. That's so boring. There's sometimes disasters. Yeah, I mean, that's expected with fucking fireworks though, isn't it? Fireworks are dangerous as shit. I wouldn't trust myself around a firework. Hell no. I barely trust myself around sparklers. I was terrified of sparklers as a kid. I had an irrational fucking fear of sparklers because I always thought I'd burn. I always thought I'd burn my hands off. But then I realised you can light sparklers from the bottom up. That's so smart. That's so smart because then the flames don't get close to your hand as like fast. It can burn upwards instead of down. How smart are people, man? I'm going to start doing that whenever I light a sparkler. It's probably a lot less fun, but I don't care. I will feel a lot nicer. I still get stressed around sparklers. I've exploded shit before and never taken any safety and I'm still alive, so fireworks probably okay. Yeah, my dad got hit by a firework. I said he's got hit by a firework and he was fine. So like, just cope. Just cope, actually. If you get hit by a firework, just don't. Next time, just don't. We always got taught if you got hit by a firework to like just put cold water on it, which I don't think is very fucking helpful if you just exploded into bits. But I remember doing firework safety in like year 4, and it was just like put cold water on your burns or something. Like just put cold water on your burns. If you've just been hit by a firework, I think you might need a lot more than cold water. But that just might be me thinking that, you know, that might just be me thinking that. If something's just exploded on you that's hot and is covered in chemicals, I don't think cold water and a fucking wet paper towel is going to solve your problems there. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's what year 4 taught me, so that's what I'm going to do. Survivor bias, want me just saying cope if you get hit by a firework. I'm really bad in situations like that. I have a really, really high pain tolerance because I am so insanely clumsy that I will just constantly injure myself. So I've just learned how to go, oh, fuck, it hurts for a bit and it doesn't hurt anymore. I'm sure if I seriously injured myself, I wouldn't have a very high pain tolerance anymore. But I've got a high pain tolerance to like stubbing my toe and fucking getting a paper cut because I just go ow, ow, ow. And then it stops hurting because otherwise I'd be in pain constantly. You know what happened to me the other day? I had hiccups 3 times in a row. 3 times in a fucking row. Oh my God. I cannot tell you. I've never been more frustrated in my life. I've never been more frustrated in my life than to have hiccups 3 times in a row. I got it once because I stood up too fast, which was my own fault. I stood up too fast, so, and I had them for like 10 minutes. Got rid of them for like 2 hours. 2 hours later, they come back for like a whole hour. They go for half an hour. They come back again while I'm trying to sleep. It was so annoying. I find hiccups funny at start. I was like, oh, hiccups are so funny because I'm getting like interrupted with all my words. I was like, ah ha ha, hiccups are funny. By the 3rd time I was having hiccups and they started burning, I didn't find them very funny anymore. I wasn't finding them very funny anymore. Hiccups are just one of those things that piss me off when it gets to it. Hiccups and having to cough. Oh, it's just fucking annoying. See, I had hiccups 3 times in a row on one day. Once I made a model rocket and I used liquid fuel in a small oxygen tank, and it wasn't as much as a rocket and it was a grenade. Oh dear. So did it fly at all? 2002 Toyota Corolla? Did it fly at all? Or did it just go bang? Because at least you made something interesting. You made a rocket in a malfunction. You made a rocket, but if it went wrong. Wasn't there a rocket like that once that just kind of went bang? That's why I'd never be an astronaut. That and my irrational fear of space. Fucking hate space. It's pretty, it looks cool, but I'm terrified of it. Fuck me, am I scared of space. It's up there and it's big, and I don't have a choice that it's up there and it's big. I don't have a say in this matter. I find space absolutely fucking petrifying, man. I find space so scary. It's terrifying. Is anyone else scared of space in the chat, or have you all just like accepted that it's up there? Sounds pretty rational. It is rational, isn't it? Space is terrifying. It's big, it's unknown. It's like the ocean, but worse. It's like the ocean, but considerably worse, because it's bigger than the ocean. No? You're not scared of space? I'm fucking petrified of the thing. Of it. No, it stood there for a bit, and it started walking to see it went wrong. Then it exploded, and I probably almost died or something. I was 2 meters away from it and found pieces of it like 10 to 12 meters away. Oh God! When did you do this? You just once made it. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay that you accidentally made a grenade. But no, space, terrifying. The fact that there's other planets out there, terrifying. Terrifying. It's just up there, and I don't know what they are. And I don't know where they are, or what they are, really. I just know that they're there, and we've all just kind of accepted that fact. Hey, there's a massive ball of fire in the sky that helps us see light. Okay, off I go to college. What? Huh? Pardon? How did the fucking caveman just accept that that was a thing? How did the caveman just go, ah, look at that big ball of fire in the sky. That's normal. Off to bed now. Off to go shag my sister and kill a mammoth. How did they just accept that that was normal? Surely they didn't. Surely the caveman must have been a little bit confused. Surely the caveman looked up and went, ah, look at that big ball of fire. Surely they were a little bit confused, as I am. I have more information about the sun than the caveman, and I am considerably probably more confused than them, that we've just accepted this as a thing. Like time. We as society have just accepted so many random things. You'd probably be a bad NASA employee. Should we send a probe to that planet? Oh no, I don't think so. Planets are terrifying. Let's just leave them alone. It's true. It's true. If fucking alternate realities are real, what? Just what? What? Ha! If alternate realities are a real thing, terrifying. Terrifying. No thanks. There's obviously other people. I've always said this. I don't know if I believe in aliens, but I do believe in other people being out there. Like aliens, to me, you see aliens, you picture like sci-fi aliens, but technically other people would, I guess, be aliens. But like, I find it insane that we just don't know if there's other people around there that could literally have the exact same society as us. We just will never know and don't know. What if they're trying to come to us? What if one day just a load of other humans land on it and they've just got a whole different language and a whole different acceptance of things in the world? Like, what happens if one day a spaceship designed by a different planet comes and lands on our planet? They all look like humans, but they speak differently and they act differently, and they go, what the fuck is this fucking thing? Because they've made it differently. That's insane. That's insane to me, because that's a real possibility that's going on right now, but we just can't accept that because we don't know it is real. That's why I'm scared of space, people. That's why I'm scared of space, because fucking anything up there. There you go. Start overthinking it as much as me now, because that's how I interpret space. Scary, terrifying, not a fan of it. Not much to do about it, is there? Caveman probably more worried about things like the wolves or lions that were going to eat them at night. You make a good point. You make a good point. They were probably worried about survival, not the sun. You make a good point. But it's still scary. I'm gonna get shagged by a sister and kill a mammoth, Alabama people. Oh, they don't kill mammoths, right? But they do the other thing. Wait, what? Have I confused you? Have I just said... I don't know if my point of that is really stupid. But, like, we want to go explore space. We want to go see space. So why can't other people out there want to go see space? Space is forever expanding. So surely there's got to be another place like us. Surely, right? It's space, isn't it? There has to be another place like Earth. Because it's space. Or am I being stupid and I don't understand space enough? Like, it just doesn't feel right that we're the only people. And for all we know, that could be what the other planets are thinking. But they could be saying it in fucking gobbledygook. They could be saying it in gobbledygook and fucking having a different language and having a different understanding of the world, but still trying to find other places because they understand space like us. Like someone, if there is another planet, they've found the light bulb. Of course they found the light bulb, but they might not have invented something else. I find it insane. I find it so insane. I find space scary. It probably doesn't make any sense to you because I'm just speaking words at you that don't really make any sense, but they make sense to me in my head. I think I've gone a little bit insane today on stream. Aliens, they turn on rafts in Kent. Look a bit like us, but smelling vaguely of garlic. Oh no. Oh dear, they sound horrible. You're from space? Oh god. There's so much out there that there's most certainly other life out there. What life is hairless bipedal apes? Where that life... weather is... I don't know, you're speaking in fancy words, G-Dog. G-Dog, you're speaking in fancy words. I'm having a breakdown and you're over here saying fucking bipedal. I ain't got a clue what that means. I had an hour and a half of maths today. I'm not in the right headspace today. I'm a bit lost. I had to go to Home Bargains after school today. I'm not in it. I'm not with it. But no, there's definitely something out there. It's just whether the same evolution that has happened on Earth could be different to what's happened over there. But at the same time, it could just be the exact same, which is what I find really scary. I mean, they're in 2 bicycles. Oh, bipedal. Got there eventually. I can't ride a bike. I've said this really loads on stream before. I think I need to do a stream where I learn to ride a bike. Just in my room, you know. I can do it in my room. Aliens that are just humans, but they are quadrupeds. Yes. Yes, 2002 Toyota Corolla. Yes. What does that mean? What does that mean? What do those words mean? But no, I can't ride a bike. Sugar can't ride a bike. I'm 17 and I can't ride a bike. I can't put my feet to the pedals and ride because I'll fall. I've never learned how to ride a bike. I've never sat and learned how to ride a bike before, and it's sad. It's saddening. I'm 17 and I can't even ride a fucking bike. I can use a scooter, learn to ride an exercise bike because outside is scary and you can see space from outside. I can see space from inside right now. My window's open. Imagine being 17. Could never be me. No, it could be. I am, and it's the exact same as being 16, except I always forget how old I am. Driving is cringe. I can learn to drive now. I'm not going to, but I can. Everyone's being like, Sugar, you should learn to drive so you can drive us all to college. No. No. Have you met me? I will kill everyone in a road accident if I get on the road. I've got no hand-eye coordination, the fucking attention span of a 5-year-old, and no depth perception. I'll get into a car crash. I will get into a car crash if I try and drive a car at the age of 17 at least. I just get high on wonder and end up roughly around where I set off. Fair enough. You automatic or manual transmission Toyota Corolla. It's a question for you because that's fancy words. But no, I will kill all of my friends in a car accident if they trust me to drive a car. 3 of my friends are 17 right now. The other two can go and drive before me. I'm not the safe one. I'm safe in every other sense, but on the road. But no, manual. My knowledge in cars is also lacking greatly. My only knowledge in cars comes from Zoella, who is a beauty YouTuber, who is a vlogger, from like 2016. Yeah, that's my only knowledge of cars. My knowledge of cars is that I wanted a Mini as a kid because Zoella had one. And I kept that opinion until about year 10, that I wanted a Mini because Zoella had one. It's a stupid opinion that I should not have kept because Minis are stupid. But that was my opinion as a kid. Wait, do people in England are able to drive at 16? I'm not sure. You can learn how to drive at 16. Can someone else help me with this? I don't know, but like I think No, I'm not sure. I think you can start to learn how to drive when you're 16, 17, right? Can you start to learn how to drive when you're 16, 17? Am I gonna have to Google this? Yeah, I think you can, right? You can learn how to drive when you're 17. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna Google it. You have to be 17 for a provisional. What does that mean? Provisional. But 18 for proper. What's a provisional? Provisional. A provisional. What is a provisional? Being only existing until permanently or properly replaced. So what is provisional? So can you not drive with a provisional license? You get a license for me at like 6 months after you're 16. So what's a provisional license? Does that just mean you know the basic skills? Is a provisional license you knowing how to drive but not having a proper driving license? Is that what it is? You need a provisional license to take lessons. So I'm horribly wrong. So if I get a provisional license when I'm 17, can I then learn how to drive when I'm 17 but not drive until I'm 18? I don't understand driving, so I'm literally just going to wait until I'm 18 to learn how to drive because this is all so fucking confusing for me. Also, it might differ by state because I don't know if it's a federal law. Yes? Oh. Okay. I'll stick to walking. I've got legs, so I will use them. I get the bus every day, and because I'm poor and I'm on a bursary fund at my school, I get my bus tickets for free, so I'm all good. Don't worry about me. I get free food, I get free art stuff, I get free printing ink, and I get free bus tickets, so I'm just going to exploit the bus tickets for forever. I get them in the holiday, I get them when I'm sick, I get them for a whole week, and I don't have a day where I don't have a bus ticket in my life now, and they're all for free. So I'm just going to start exploiting that system instead of driving. Until I leave college, which is when I'm 18, so I'll be fine. We get a permit on the 16th birthday, and that means you can drive anywhere and do whatever as long as you're as long as anyone with a license is in the car, and then 6 months after you can take a test for a full license and then pretty much do whatever you want. That's because America's bigger, isn't it? America is much larger to get around, whereas pretty much any place in a UK city is a walkable distance, and we have buses and taxis and Ubers and shit that you can get easily, right? Public transportation doesn't exist. Yeah, and that America's a lot bigger area-wise, whereas I can literally walk anywhere pretty much unless it's like a different city. So that does make sense. You can probably drive a bit sooner. I guess it's a location specific. I've noticed now that I stopped streaming for a whole 20 days or something like that, my voice is starting to get lost when I stream now. I've noticed that yesterday. I'm starting to lose my voice when I stream, and I don't know if this is now because I start speaking really loud when I stream or because I don't stop. I think it's a good mix of both probably, but I start losing my voice when I stream now, which I find so funny. The fact that, also, you know what I find funny? The fact that none of my friends know. What the hell are we talking about? I was listening but eating. I don't know. Talking about cars for a long while. Fireworks for a bit, and now I'm talking about the fact that I still haven't told my friends about my Twitch channel, and it's almost been a year. They'd love to come on it, but I can't invite my friends round to my house because of this bitch. I think it's quite obvious that I stream by the fact that I have a microphone in front of me. But I won't tell them. Fuck no, I won't tell them. How weird would it be if one of my real life friends came on my stream to watch now? That's so strange. That would be really weird if one of my like secondary school friends came on to watch me stream. I would find that violently uncomfortable. So luckily for you guys, they don't know about it. they don't know about it. Also, I think if you just didn't find them funny or entertaining, that would also be really funny, because I think I'd be a lot more boring if I had a friend round on stream, or if I was in a VC or someone, because I bounce off myself and I bounce off of you guys much better than I bounce off my friends, I won't lie. I think it's because you don't breathe. I do breathe. I just, okay, I figured out why I'm so good at talking constantly. I have really good breath control because I did singing as a kid. That's why I have good breath control. I've learned how to just prolong my breath for as long as I humanly possibly can while talking and singing and holding notes, and then carry on talking after I take the smallest little breath possible. Like, I breathe in between the smallest words ever, but because I did singing, I'm so used to that, and I just don't ever feel out of breath in my streams, which I'm very lucky for. I've got that talent in my stream of just talking non-stop. America's huge. My minimum wage job is a 45-minute drive away. Holy shit. I mean, that's as far as my college, because I go to a really far away college, but everything else is like a 5-10 minute walk from me, basically. Like, my city centre, 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk, something like that, which is nothing compared to a 45-minute drive. That would be like an hour and something walk. So yeah, the UK is small for shit like that. In America, you can't get anywhere by walking. You have to bike or have a car. There's no in between. You can get places by walking. You just gotta know the routes. See, that's not anything like the UK, apart from London. London's fucking huge, and if you don't understand the layout of London, it's just fucking confusing as shit. And that's why they have tubes in London, but I hate tubes. They're stressful. An hour for a 45-minute drive. No, I said an hour and something. I didn't just say an hour. I said an hour and something. I do walk really fast though, because I don't know, I hate walking slow. I always try and walk slow. I can't walk slow. I find people who walk slow insanely infuriating. I find slow walkers just annoying. It might be because of my height. I've got long legs, so I take big strides, but I walk at the fucking speed of light when I walk. Like, I don't slow for anyone. I will just cut in front of people. I'm acting like it's the fucking motorway. I'm in the fast lane and they're in my way. That's how I act when I walk. I don't stop. I walk so fast just because I'm number one, really impatient, and number two, I physically cannot walk slow. I try, I notice how fast I'm walking and I go, oh fuck, I should probably slow down. I just don't. I find it really funny. I'm really short, and a passing periods of 5 minutes. I have to walk halfway across the school twice, so I walk really fast whenever I walk with my friends. They're practically sprinting to catch up to me. That's brilliant. I feel like 2 hours would be fast for that. Yeah, it'd probably be like 2 hour, 45 minute probably for a 45-minute drive, especially if it wasn't like an easy path to get there. You make a good point. I was just saying numbers. I'm just a really fast walker. I walk slower when I'm with my friends, because if I walk at the same pace I walk by myself, I won't be walking with my friend anymore, basically. But I'm like super speedy. I'm super speedy. I'm fast. I walk into my classes 1 to 2 minutes late. I hate being late. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, and one of the things that gives me the most stress in life. I physically cannot be late to things. I will get so panicky if I'm late to something. So I usually get to all of my classes 1 to 2 minutes early. And I have 15-minute breaks between pretty much all of my classes. And if I don't have there is some lessons. There's a lesson where I end at 12:10 in my RE class, and then I start at 12:10 in psychology. That's a piss take, because I've got to get halfway across the fucking school just to go to a different class and have no time to get there. So that one's fun, mostly because I always walk to my boyfriend back to their classes, so I usually go backwards to my class. Well, that's just you being nice then. I just can't deal with being late because it stresses me out. Walking slow is awkward though. Or a different topic, did you like the guitar song? I can't say I listened to it, Matt. I won't lie, after stream yesterday, I fell straight asleep. I took my makeup off, I fell straight asleep. I was so tired. I was so tired. I'll listen to it after the stream and I'll give you an opinion on Discord. I'll just say what I think about it on Discord to save you the wait. But no, that's just you being decent. But no, decent. I'm losing the ability to speak. Walking slow is just boring. I hate walking slow so much. I only walk slow when I'm really, really early to places. Because I get places so early, I'll realise, oh fuck, I'm so early. So I'll start going and just like taking my god time, just like Or like stop to do something, stop to have a little drink, and then I'll carry on. Like that's the only time I will walk slow, is if I'm so early to something. And I have been before, and I've had to stand and wait for my friends for 20 minutes before, because I got there 20 minutes early. Because I'm a fucking mess with times. It's a curse, not a blessing. It's okay, I had career fairs things to consider. I did. Like what university I'm going to. I really like this thing. Look. Wow, the University of Law. I don't even do law. Or don't want to go to university. How wild is it at your schools in England? Primary, chill. Secondary's a fucking mess. College is chill. Secondary school is... What do you mean by wild? Give me an example of what you would count as wild, because wild is different in different circumstances. Give me an example of wild in your school. Like if you were to describe an event in your school as wild, say that America will get wasted at 7:30 a.m. I don't know if it's a common thing for Americans to do, but this is a normal thing for my school. Oh yeah, my school used to have a thing called a wake and bake. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's so stupid to say that. Thank you so much though, Cons. I appreciate it. Hello everybody, welcome on into the stream. That's such a funny thing to enter on. Hello there, happy Tuesday everybody. Welcome on in. How are we all? Thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate it. What did you do? Did you have a nice stream? Welcome on in. Hi guys. Your Con the Seal rebranded. I like it. Cons Offline. It's fancy. It sounds like a game name. I like it. It's a cool rebrand. But welcome on in. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my introduction when I get a raid. Hey guys, I talk fast. That's it. That's it. That's my introduction to my streams usually now. I talk super fast. And if you want me to slow down, yell at me. Yell at me in the chat. Type in full capitals and go, shush, sugar, be quiet. There you go. Hi guys, welcome on into the stream. But no, my school, we're talking currently about getting drunk in school. Welcome on in. But thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate it. What were you up to, Cons? What were you up to today? I've just been talking lots. But no, we had a thing called a wake and bake in my school, which was when everyone woke up super early, got drunk and high in a park, and then all came into school fucking off their heads. That's what my school did. It was great. I never participated in one though. Thank fuck, because it sounded awful. Valorant? I've never played Valorant before. I was talking to my brother about Valorant the other day, but I think I'd be shit at it. I said to my brother, I was like, I don't think I'm interested in Valorant. He was like, no, I think you'd hate it. I think you'd be awful at it. I went, thanks, older brother. Appreciate it. But, like, I understand. I would be really terrible at Valorant. I'd get so stressed in it. So, that's nice. Yeah, I don't think I'd be interested in Valorant. I've always heard about it, and I've always kind of been like, maybe I'll play it one day, but I think I'd need to play it with a group of people rather than just start playing it by myself. Because playing any game by myself, like a multiplayer game, is stressing me the fuck out to start. So, you know, maybe I will be interested. Did you win anything? I'm putting you on spot here. Did you win, Cons? Did you win? Did you win? You better have won. You better have won. You don't have a choice. Just say yes. You're allowed to lie. Just big yourself up. You're allowed to lie. Then more people will go over to your stream. Big yourself up. Just say yes. Won all of them. Even if you didn't, just say, won all of them. Big yourself up. Big yourself up. Why won't you participate in that? Because I don't drink or do drugs. And I didn't want to go sit with a load of people drinking and doing drugs. Quite self-explanatory, that really, isn't it? And I was not about to wake up early just so I can go do that. We just do it in the hallway instead of the park. Why not? Because I don't want to. Quite simple, that. Don't want to. Need I explain more? Don't want to. That's my reasoning. Don't want to. But no, yeah, my school wasn't that wild then. It was just kind of, you know, everyone just kind of did their own thing. There was quite a lot of fights. There was quite a lot of, like, a teacher put a kid in a chokehold once. Other than that, fucking nothing really. Nothing really happened in my school that was really interesting. A teacher did a thing called cat band once, where he played the guitar with his cat, not the guitar, where he played the drums with his cat's hand, and then everyone bullied him for it, and he left because of stress or something like that, which I find really funny, but that's his own fault for posting a video of him playing the guitar with his cat's hands. It's his own fault. He was also low-key really creepy, and like he was just weird as shit. The first thing he said to a girl on her first day, on her very first day of a new secondary school, he said, "I really like the cut of your jeans." Now sir, what kind of fucking convoluted weird ass compliment is that to a new person? I like the cut of your jeans, you know. Do you now? Because that's a weird compliment, isn't it, sir? And you go, I like your jeans. No, I like the specific cut of your jeans. They look really nice. Okay, sir. Okay, we're in year 7. Were they really shitly cut? No, they were normal jeans. No, they weren't flares. They were normal jeans. They were school trousers. And he complimented them on the cut of the trousers. What a weird compliment. You know what? I also had a thing in my school. Obviously, my school's uniform was really... Hang on a second, a lot of our teachers are creepy here. One of them had girls line up in order of how pretty they were to take a photo. Bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit odd. It's very odd. They should have been fired. I somehow get across my massive school in at least a minute, so I'm always then 4-ish minutes early. That's lucky. My school is huge, but it's really easy to navigate and get to places fast, because it's just fucking easy as shit. What was I saying before I got distracted? Shit, fuck. Oh yeah, I had this whole thing in my school. My school uniform, in secondary school was really flexible, so the skirt I wore, you can basically call it a mini skirt. It was like a mini pencil skirt. It was just short, and some people wore them too short, but the teachers made such a big deal out of it, and they said to us, there were these stools in our science class. The stools, they were underneath the table, and the tables were tall, so you could see under the tables. And the teachers said to us that there was nowhere else to look. There was nowhere else to look but underneath the tables. I think there is somewhere else to look but underneath the tables, teachers. At our faces, at our work, at your teaching. Not underneath the tables, at kids' legs. What? What kind of excuse is that? Hey, pull your skirt down. We can't see anything but your fucking legs, you freak. No, that's your own problem. You shouldn't be in a school if you're getting distracted by people's legs. We all have got them. I found it so weird. And then they said when we were walking up the stairs, there was nowhere else to look and that they could see everything. Look down. Look at the stairs. Don't look up people's skirts. You're a grown man and you're saying that you're getting distracted by it. It was so fucking weird. That was one of the most stupid things that ever happened in my school. Like, some people wore their skirts too short, but not short enough that you could see everything, as they said. It was strange as shit. The teacher taught photography class, and all of his photos were either of the events where he was required to take photos, or usually... That sounds strange. You sound like I had weird-ass teachers. My teachers were never that bad. I think everyone just kind of got really off vibes about loads of my teachers. What's the scariest thing that happened at my school? Nothing. Nothing. My school wasn't really that scary. Nothing. I wasn't really scared by anything in my school. Is there meant to be scary things that happened at school? I was never scared in my school. I was just like, oh, that happened. There was a lot of fights, but they were never like scary fights. They just were kind of fights. There was a rap battle once. There was a dance battle once. They were pretty scary, if I do say so myself. No, I didn't have any scary things that happened at my school. I can't say I did. Nothing was scary. Everything was quite chill in my school. It was just a bit like, oh, that happened today. I missed a day. I was ill on a day where there was a bird in a school. That was quite a thing that I was sad to miss. The bird flew into the school and apparently everyone was just chasing it around. I missed that day though because I was off ill. I was so pissed. The kid had a seizure right next to you. It was terrifying. Holy shit, that does sound scary. Hope you're okay. That's quite like awful to witness. Is the kid okay? I hope the kid was okay. Fuck me, yeah, that is scary. We've never had anything like that happen that I'm aware of. We had a girl fall down a drain. or fall. She slipped and fell, and the drain was open, and her legs went into the drain. That happened. That was quite funny though. That wasn't really scary. That was probably quite funny. Sats were pretty scary. Oh yes, they were. Sats were terrifying. You know, I had to sit and do a spelling test. Oh my heart was racing when I was doing that spelling test. I was on edge the entire day. We had bomb threats at my school, but they weren't scary. They would just kind of happened because there was never a bomb. It was just a threat. One time when the killer clown phase was going around, there were spray painted clowns around the school. That was quite scary for my year 7 self. I found that quite scary. Other than that, nothing scary has happened in my school that I know of anyway. No, oh, actually a kid cut his wrist on a fence once. That was quite fucking horrifying. That wasn't nice at all. That was awful. He tried to climb a fence and he really fucking injured himself. That wasn't nice. That wasn't fun at all, but I wasn't there to witness it, so I was pretty okay. But, like, it was horrible to think about. That was quite awful. But I wasn't there, so it didn't really, like, affect me personally. Other than that, no. No, not really. My school was quite average. In elementary school, there was a trend to run in between the swings at recess, and surprisingly, only 2 people got hit. What, is that the thing where you, like, push all the swings individually, and then they, like, swing and you try and run in between them? I mean, getting hit by a swing's not going to do that much damage, right? It's a fucking swing. It's made out of rubber and chains. I guess if it's coming at you full pelt, then it will hurt. But other than that, it's a swing. Surely that can't hurt too much. No, there's people on the swings? Oh. Well, yeah, that's going to considerably hurt a lot more. Yeah, no, that will hurt. Why did you do that? Why would you run in between people swinging on swings? When I used to go on a swing, I just used to do the thing where you spin yourself around and then you let go and it goes, whoa, and you spin really fast the other direction. That's all I used to do on swings, not try and fucking run in between people swinging on them. I used to have a fear of swings as a kid because I hated heights that much that I was terrified of them. The only swings I like to go high on. I don't know if this is a thing any other places, but in like certain places where I live, there's definitely places like this. There's swings where you like sit in a seat and you get this like kind of harness. It's not really a harness. It's more just like a chair. It's like a roller coaster harness that you get like over and it clicks in and you kind of like it keeps you in the swing. I liked going high on them as a kid. But I'm not scared of swings anymore because I'm 17 and I shouldn't be scared of swings anymore. I never did it because I'm sensible, but my friends did, and surprisingly they're the ones that got hurt. Hey, well, it's got to be your friends, innit? It has to be your friends because that's just the way it works. I've realised I'm a curse recently. I spoke about this a lot before on stream. I keep cursing people. And not in a good way. I'm like a really negative curse. I keep willing negative things into existence. I said that I didn't want to slip one day and my friend slipped down the bus stairs. I said I never broke a phone before. I broke my phone. I said that my friend was going to do really good on her criminology exam. The laptop turned off in the middle and it didn't save. Like, I've broken so many things before. For context for this story, my boyfriend is Ifa and MB, and sometimes dresses feminine and also isn't very modest with how they dress. I see. Good context. I got it. The teacher walked up to them and they were wearing a top that was pretty much like a fancy bra, so we don't have like a bralette, but it's not inappropriate, and an open flannel, and the teacher walked up to them while looking straight at their chest, and they had to close their flannel because they were distracting a teacher. If you're getting distracted by kids, then you shouldn't fucking work in a school. If you're getting a fucking hard-on from kids, then get out of a school. I honestly think a good majority of school teachers probably are paedophiles. Because, like, what? That's just fucking wrong, innit? If you're getting distracted by minors, then you should not be near a school, let alone working in one. I find that so weird. I find the concept of that so fucking weird. Like, I felt so uncomfortable around so many teachers, and like, it makes me feel sick. It makes me feel sick, so I fucking hate teachers like that. It just makes people feel so violently uncomfortable. It's awful. You know what did happen today? This is kind of relevant. I had a really nice conversation with the people next to me in psychology about how women are treated, and I met a boy who in person. I've met loads of people online who are just like this, but I met a boy in person who was so fucking correct on every single thing that women experience, and so genuinely like sincere about it. Like, you know, like getting catcalled and stuff. I've never met a boy that's sincere about those issues before. And it was like, it opened my fucking eyes that people are genuinely nice about that. I think all the people in my secondary school just didn't give a shit about people like that. And the people in college, they're so much nicer. This kid was genuinely like, he was like fully upset about it. I was like, oh my god, it's insane to see a man that's sincere about women issues before, and that is wrong that I've only just seen that happen. But he was like really into it, and I was like, wow, this is really nice and eye-opening. So that was a nice experience I had today. I had a lovely experience. He was really understanding as well of all of our points. He was a fucking lovely lad. I love that kid so much. I was so mad at the teacher, but neither of us could do anything because technically it doesn't break the dress code in a few ways. It does break the dress code in a few ways. I think dress codes are a piece of shit. Wear what you want. It's a school. Like, I understand it. I think I understand it in primary schools because you're a kid. I think people who let their kids dress a bit promiscuously, it's not even that don't let them wear what they want. It's just that you are young and, like, you might not think it yourself, but you are kind of presenting. You're young. I feel like people who are at least in primary school shouldn't dress like that, but secondary, fuck it, you start to express yourself. You're not going to express yourself fuck all if you don't start expressing yourself when you're a kid. Wear a uniform at school. I mean, it depends, doesn't it? On non-uniform days, they were stupid about shit like that though. It was like, no crop tops, no short skirts, fuck off. It's non-uniform day for a reason, you know? You know what primary and secondary is? High school and elementary and middle school. That, not high school. What the fuck is a high school? Nah, let's not go back into that. I was disturbing fact for the week. Serial killer Ted Bundy worked at a suicide prevention hotline. Guess he wouldn't want them to kill themselves. Oh god. Oh no, it's a good one, but Jesus, that's dark. I mean, maybe he was very helpful, but like, that's quite scary. That is very scary. One time I caught a teacher about the American school system. The American school system, you can explain it to me 50 times a day and I still wouldn't understand it. My grasp of the American school system is that it goes kindergarten, however the fuck you pronounce it, elementary, middle, high, college, others. And then it's like junior, sophomore, junior, senior, others before that. No, I don't understand it. Basically, we have 3, which is elementary, which is kindergarten, and 1 to 5 or 6, and then middle or junior high, which is 6 or 7 to 8th or 9th. And then we have high, which is freshman year through senior. You're saying words at me. I ain't got a fucking clue what a freshman is. Or who's a freshman? Who's a freshman? I don't know what that is. British secondary school, reception, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10, year 11, year 12, year 13, university. That's how we do our school system. Just numbers. We don't have none of those fancy words. A fucking sophomore. A sophomore. I'm in senior year. I don't give a shit. You're in year 12 or 13. You're not in... I'm a freshman. No, you're not. You don't make sense is what you're saying. You don't make any sense is what you're saying. It's so much easier to just go numbers. I don't understand the American school system. It just doesn't make sense. So they provide a gun if you can't afford your own gun for protection at school in the US. Probably not. Fresh as sugar. First year of uni. Yeah, but that's a different thing to what a freshman is. And then college, which is a freshman through senior, but different. You're just speaking words at me. It doesn't make any sense. Here's a breakdown of what elementary school. 1st through 5th grade, middle school 6th through 8th grade, high school 9th through 12th. Means nothing to me. means nothing to me. Ours just goes primary school, which is reception to year 6, secondary school, which is year 7 to year 11, and then college, which is year 12 to year 13, and then uni. And that's it. It's so simple. It is so simple. We don't have any fancy words. We don't have any sophomores, senior, junior. We just have year 12. I'm in year 12 of school. Is that not much easier to you? Do you not see how that makes so much more easier? The British school system makes no sense to me. But I don't understand how. I don't understand how that doesn't make sense to you. It's just years. It's just years of your life that you go through school. It just goes up and up and up. And you swap schools when you're in year 6, which is when you're 10 to 11. And then you go into secondary. You leave secondary when you're 16 or 15. The hell is reception? Reception is an optional year. Reception's an optional year from when you're 4 to 5, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. It's an optional year that you don't have to go to, that you literally just learn about colours and shit. So it's basically like nursery, but you're like in school, I think. I think it's optional. I could be wrong on that. I think it's not, I don't think it's a mandatory year that you have to go to. I think it's just if parents want to get rid of their kids 1 year early, then they can send them to a reception class. But from there on, we don't have any fancy words. Reception. No, this is really unhelpful. This is really fucking unhelpful. I love how I'm having to Google it myself because I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so when we're in 10th grade, and so I don't know if you count kindergarten as a year in your country, but we're both 15, and the people in our grade are 15 to 16. So your 10th grade is our 11th year. Your 10th grade is our year 11. You're just 1 year behind us. Reception is preschool. The best part about explaining British school system is when you say public schools equals private schools, the posh people go to public schools. I went to a public school. Private schools are for rich kids. Private schools are for rich kids. The teacher that was distracted saying that to a 15-year-old, and the teacher was like 40. If that's weird. Reception. What? Reception. Between 4 and 5. Yeah, between 4 and 5. You don't have to go though. You don't have to attend reception, I don't think. I don't think your parents have to send you to reception. Oh no, maybe you do. You might have to. Reception's just like nursery, but you're slightly older. Reception's 4 to 5, year 1's 5 to 6, year 2's 6 to 7, year 3's 7 to 8, year 4's 8 to 9, year 5, 9 to 10, and year 6 is 10 to 11, and then year 7 is 11 to 12, year 8 is 12 to 13, year 9 is 13 to 14, have I done this right? Year 10 is 14 to 15, yeah, and then it just goes up in ages. It makes so much sense, because it just is just loads of numbers, rather than sophomore, junior, I'm in elementary school, I don't give a shit. I frankly don't care that much, actually. Like, it makes no sense. Posh people? Oh, the posh people go to public schools. No, they don't. Are you sure you went to a public school? Like, Eton is a public school. Oh, shit, no, I didn't go to a public school. I didn't go to a private school. My secondary school is a fucking private school. What? I didn't go to a private school. My secondary school is not a private school. It's private. It's public. Of course it's public. My school is not private. I didn't go to a private school. My school wasn't private. We went to a Christian preschool. I had to learn about Jesus or something. Whatever Christian stuff I learned. Forgot I will break all the deadly sins one day without knowing it. No, public school equals private school. You most likely went to a state school. It was an academy. Does that mean anything? An academy. My school is an academy. Does that mean anything to you? Does an academy mean anything to you? I went to an academy, apparently. An academy, LMAO. But my school was not a fucking academy. What is all of this? I'm so confused. I am too. Apparently I went to an academy. My school was not a fucking academy. No, it was not. What's the difference between an academy and a regular school? I'm not sure, but apparently I went to one. I didn't go to a fucking academy. Surely not. Surely not me. Public school equals owned by the government and is paid for with taxes. Private school equals owned by an organisation that is not the government and you have to pay to go to it. See, I went to a public school. Sure, I didn't go to a fucking private school. Academies receive funding directly from the government and are run by an academy trust. They have more control over how they do things than community schools. Academy do not charge fees. Yeah, basically what happened is my school, we became so poor, my secondary school got so poor that we had to join with another school so we didn't go bankrupt and the school had to close down. So it became an academy. I think that's what happened to my school. I don't think I originally went to academy. This is a rhetorical question, but what the hell is a preparatory school? Fuck, no clue. Preparatory school, no clue. I can look it up if you want me to. Hang on, what was I going to look up? Is my secondary school public? I'm doing everything in my power not to say my secondary school name. Is it public? It doesn't say. I don't care if it's an academy. I don't care. Just tell me. It's not telling me. Hang on. Let me just ignore what you guys are saying for 1 second while I figure this out. Yeah, it just says academy. Oh. Well, that was really unhelpful. I went to a public school though, because I didn't pay. Anyway, the neighbouring township to mine has a mega school like that, where in the UK, public school equals private school. You pay to attend and they have no responsibility to accept all students in an area. Those are good enough to pay. It's like 4 different schools that join together. This school chat is making me fucking lose my mind. I've got no clue what's going on anymore. I've just learned that I went to an academy. Apparently. I've just learned that I didn't go to a public school. Apparently. But I didn't pay to go to school, but I didn't go to a fucking private school, right? I don't understand the British school system anymore. I don't understand it anymore. You've confused me with the public and private things. I always just assumed I went to a public school. I just assumed that they were different and that public was for poor people, private was for posh people. But apparently not. So I'm so lost. Do you guys not name your years? No, we do. It's just named year 12, year 10, year 6. That's the name of our years. You pay to go to a public school because it's the same as private. I'm not talking about this anymore. I'm lost and confused. I don't understand. Yes, I went to school. Who knows why? I don't know. I'm not sure. All I know is my school was poor and now it's an academy. That's all I know, and I didn't even know that until today. And now I go to a college, which is Catholic. Now I go to a Catholic college. That's all we need to know. That is all we need to know, because I'm lost. This conversation's confusing me. How do we start this conversation? I don't know. I'm tired, and I don't know how I've gotten to half the conversations I was doing today. I think I just started talking about the American school system and then got confused and convoluted with fucking academies, and now I'm just lost and my brain's having a meltdown. No more of that now, thanks. No more academies. I'm so fucking confused. So no, I'm not even gonna try and understand it. I think I'm just gonna leave it. What time is it for me? It is 9:45, so it is 9:45. It's not even that late, but the clock that I have a clock overlay, but the clock overlay is fucked because I didn't change it when the clocks went back, so it's still an hour early. For America, it's easy. You show up to the government school unless your parents are rich or religious. See, look, it's not that time right now. It's an hour later than my time because I fucked up the clock and I can't be bothered to fix it because it takes too long. Twitch things have been a bit much for me recently. Streaming's enough, so hey, we don't have a clock anymore. I'll fix it one day. I tried to fix the sound alerts and they broke more than they were before, so that was fun. It's 4:44. It's an angel number. 2:44. Mad. Why is it so different for everyone? That confuses me even more. I don't understand shit like that. Should I have my earrings, guys? Look, I made them myself. Shit. Happy faces. The light's too bright. Fuck. Shit. Look. Whoa. Wait, fuck. If I zoom in, you'll be able to see them. It just might get really laggy. Whoa. I made them myself with clay. Jeez. I'm an artiste. What can I say? I'm an artiste. I'm a clay artiste. 1244, a devil number? It is. What the fuck is an angel number? 4444 or 444. Angel number Because it's just repeated numbers. It's like 1111. You're meant to make a wish on 1111. I've got loads of really stupid superstitions and shit like that. My superstitions, do you want to know all my superstitions that I oblige? My first superstition is if there's 3 drains. Okay, here's something weird from where I live to California. It's an hour different. Time's confusing. 999, angel number. It's an angel number. But no, 666 was bad and 555 was good. They're all angel numbers, but 666 is a devil number. So, but no, my superstitions. If I see a single magpie, I have to salute it. You know magpies, the birds? Yeah, they come in pairs usually. But if you see a magpie on its own, you have to salute it, otherwise it's bad luck. So if I ever see a magpie, I will take a moment out of my day to salute the magpie, like it's in the fucking army or something. I don't know where I picked it up from my mum and I've just believed it ever since. So I'll go around saluting birds. It's my first one. Some people take it too far. Some people salute the magpie and go, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie." It can't hear you. I don't understand that part of the superstition. But no, I do that. I salute magpies. If there's 3 drains in a row on the street, I won't walk across them, I'll walk around them. So it's not like individual drains. Oh, fuck's sake. 2 secs. Thom and Pyro aren't here. 1 sec. 2 secs. Hang on. Let me just get rid of the free follower, guys. I would love to, wrong app. I would love to buy followers. Thank you so much. I will. You know me. Big fan. Hang on, 2 secs. 2 secs. I'm so professional. I'm such a good Twitch streamer. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Okay, fuck, shit. I can't spell. Okay. Let me just focus on getting this person gone, and then I will resume my conversations. Bye-bye. There we go. They're deaf? No, it's just they're magpies, and they're flying around. They can't hear you go, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie." And what if it's a missus? Yeah, don't be sexist towards the magpies, because what if they can hear you? Exactly. But no, I don't walk on 3 drains, and I salute birds. They're my superstitions. As Stevie Wonder says, when you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer. Superstitions, something. Da 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 da. You know, to quote Stevie Wonder, superstitions are shit, is what Stevie Wonder said. Superstitions bad. Whoa, I've just broken a glass pot. I've just shattered glass all over. I've just had an incident. What do I do? How do I recover from this? You heard that right? Yeah, that was glass. What do I do? I've just lost a piece of glass somewhere. Okay, no, I found it. It's all good. I've just shattered a glass jar, if you're wondering what I did, into pieces. Not 2 pieces, just 2 pieces. Fucking bitch. That was successful. There's a hole in my glass jar now. How? I tried to fit the pen in. What do I do now? Ow. Bitch. Because I tried to fit my pens in, but they didn't all fit, and it broke. Oh, no. Look, now it's got a hole in it from where I shattered it all over my table. Fuck's sake. Now I'm going to have to get a different pot. Stop playing with it before you cut yourself. It's okay, I'll be fine. I liked that pot as well. It used to have a candle in it. Now it's like a puzzle. I wanted to do puzzles this stream. Now the world has given me one. Puzzle! I've made a puzzle. Look, you can see me in it. My eyes are smaller. Oh! Wait. Look at that. Hang on, I'll give you a sticker in a second. I'm being entertained by the glass. Whoa, my face is all small. Whoa, my face is small. Oh, got no nose, got no nose. Okay, I'll put it down now. I'll get used to sticker now. I'm getting pumpkin carving knife stream flag back. They're going to cut. It's like, no, I'm not. I'll be fine. Stickers. I don't have a place for stickers anymore. Oh, they go on the lamp. They go on the lamp now because I don't have a place for stickers anymore. Do you want a lamp sticker? I'll give you lamp sticker, cons. I'll give you lamp sticker. What do you like dogs? Yeah, you do. You don't have a choice in the matter. Dog sticker on the lamp. This lamp's really broken, by the way, and I don't ever turn it on. It just kind of stays on my shelf. Dog sticker on the lamp. Dog sticker on the lamp. I think I've lost my mind a little bit today on stream. There you go. You can see it. It's the big colourful blob on the lamp. That's your sticker, cons. It had dogs on it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, back to the broken glass situation. A lot has happened in the past 1 minute. A lot's happened. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm so upset about this. I'm not because I can do this. But I am because I broke a fucking pot that I enjoyed and I don't have another one. I'm gonna have to burn a candle just so I can get another pot to put my pens in, because I don't think it's very safe to have a broken glass jar on my desk. Just a guess. I don't think having broken glass on my desk is a good idea. I was about to put that in my cup of tea. I was about to not think and put the glass in my cup of tea. I need to put this glass somewhere where it won't get anywhere. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm just gonna put it over here and remember to put it in the bin. Let's not put glass in a drink. Don't do that, people. Don't do that. Gonna buy a cart from the guy out back 7-Eleven. What's 7-Eleven? Is it like Tesco? Is 7-Eleven like Tesco? I think it's probably laced. Is 7-Eleven like Tesco? Right? I don't really know what 7-Eleven is. I know it's a shop, but what does it sell? I know what 7-Eleven is because of Heather's. He goes 7-Eleven. He doesn't do that. He says, there's a 7-Eleven right there. That's what he says. He sings about 7-Eleven, about like killing himself. I don't really remember the song. That's what he says. He says, when the voice in your head says you're better off dead. That's what he says in the song. That's why I know what 7-Eleven is. You buy glass jars without candles in. I have loads of candles that need to be burned though, so I will just burn the candles so I can get another glass jar. What the fuck is a Tesco? Big shop. Just shop sells food and sometimes clothes. No, 7-Eleven is a gas station that no longer exists. At least it doesn't in my state. It still exists and they're not always gas stations. Sometimes they're a convenience store. Tesco is 24/6 and weird Sunday trading hours. 7-Eleven is 24 hours. It's 24/7. I don't know the British equivalent of a 7-Eleven then. I guess like a Shell. Shell? That's a petrol station, right? It's a petrol station. A Shell is. Hey, Matt, is Shell a petrol station? Right, it is, right? Yeah. Right, yeah. Shell's a petrol station, correct? That's like a 7-Eleven. They're 24/7 because it's a petrol station. Yeah, that's what I think 7-Eleven is like. I think he's always there like an NPC in a game. Maybe he just lives there. Yeah, we have Shell in the US. Is it similar to what you would say a 7-Eleven is like? Yeah, and BP2. Is it similar to what 7-Eleven is like, the Deaf Diaries? Deaf Diaries, is it similar to a 7-Eleven? I don't know if I should drink this tea because it was right by where the glass smashed. Is that about it? Yeah? Okay, well that's good then. I made a relevant connection in my head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to piece the glass jar back together like a puzzle piece to see if there's any glass shards missing. And if there isn't, I'm drinking that cup of tea because I'm thirsty for water. For tea. Why is it not fitting? Ugh, that's a horrible, horrid noise. I'm just trying to fit the glass jar back together. 7-Eleven is usually like gas station store, but without the gas part. Oh, drink the Kool-Aid, dispose of the tea. Anyway, get water. No, I don't want to. I want to drink the rest of my tea. There's no shards in my tea. It's fine. It popped backwards. I'll be fine. If I drink glass, I drink glass. And what? And what? I've got a strong immune system. Yummy glass. Yum, yum glass. I love a good swig of glass in the morning. Isn't that so delicious? I don't take things very seriously when shit like this happens. I've never had Kool-Aid. I've had Kool-Aid once in my life. It was fucking disgusting. I don't understand why American people enjoy Kool-Aid. It's grim. Gonna make tea and add Kool-Aid to it. That's a fucking crime. If you did that in the UK, you'd get fucking put in jail. I hate Kool-Aid. I think it's the fucking devil's work. It is so sweet and just genuinely disgusting. It's like squash, but fucking shit. I don't think they have squash. No, they don't have squash, and it's shit. Imagine not having squash. Squash? Oh, it's divine. Squash is beautiful and yummy and nice. Kool-Aid? It's like sugar syrup mixed with more sugar. It's fucking awful. I'm weird as fuck, so I like to eat Kool-Aid power. No water, just Kool-Aid power. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. Because you're just drinking pure syrup at that point. It's fucking disgusting. It's not that sweet. It's like normal amount of sweet. That's American normal amount of sweet, mate. Think about that in American terms. Sweet food in the UK is like drinking squash raw, and that is just pure concentrate at that point. Drinking it raw. Drinking it by itself. Like, sounds fucking awful. It sounds disgusting. I hate Kool-Aid. It's grim. It is sweet. It's awful and bad. Squash is like bitter in some senses. If you have Ribena, you don't have it in America because black currants are fucking illegal or something like that. You don't have black currant in America. But we have it here. Ribena's so yummy. Ribena is so fucking yummy. It's one of the best squashes ever, in my opinion. Ribena, Robinson's, fucking Vimto. You don't have what? Blackcurrant. Blackcurrants. You don't have blackcurrants. It's a flavor and a berry. It's a currant. It's yummy. It's blackcurrant. You don't have it. I think. Yeah, you don't have blackcurrant flavored things. Can you spell that? Black. C-U-R-R-A-N-T. Currant. Blackcurrant. No, that's not how it's spelled, is it? I thought it was A-N-T. Blackcurrant. Is it currant like that? I thought it was blackcurrant. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. They have grape. That's not the same thing, though. That's not the same thing. Grape and blackcurrant are different flavors. Oh, it's actually currant. I thought it wasn't getting your accent. No, I thought it was with an A. I could be wrong, though. I could be very wrong. I hate the flavor of grape candy because it reminds me of medicine. Grape-flavored things are shit, but grapes themselves are really nice. I don't like grape-flavored anything, but I really enjoy grapes that like fruit. But grape-flavored things, they're disgusting. They do taste like medicine. You're right. Hang on, I want to look up blackcurrant, but spelled the way I spell it. Yeah, no, it is spelled the way I spell it. It's with an A. I was right. I was correct. You don't have blackcurrants. You don't have them. Only grape flavor I have is wine. Yeah, but that doesn't really count. USA. We have those? No, they're banned. They're banned. Blackcurrant is banned in the USA, apparently. Am I wrong? Am I wrong with this? A blackcurrant's not banned? No, they're not. Is Google just fucking lying? Some states list the ban, but the fruit remains very rare. I can go buy one right now. But can you buy, like, blackcurrant flavored things? Like, can you go buy blackcurrant squash? Can you go buy blackcurrant squash? Because we have that everywhere. Blackcurrant is, like, a heavy flavor for, like, fruit. It's, like, that's, like, a heavy flavor for us. Can you buy blackcurrant squash? Because we can. Why did my friend lie to me then? My friend said, the fuck is squash? Yeah, that. It's, how the fuck? Matt, you describe squash in less technical terms. I don't know how to describe squash. Squash is basically really highly concentrated liquid that you pour water in and it makes it like a nice drink. Is that a weird pumpkin? No, it isn't. It's a drink. Squash for you is like a butternut squash. That's a different thing. That's a vegetable, technically. Squash for us is like a drink. I think. Concentrate? Do you not know what fucking concentrate is? It's like Kool-Aid, but it's not in powder form, it's in liquid form. Just think of Kool-Aid, but if you added the tiny bit of water you would call that concentrate. I don't think it's the same thing though. Concentrate. It could be concentrate. Adding or reducing the diluting agent. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's just the same thing, but we call it squash. And there's different flavors of squash. You don't have squash. It's a different thing here, I think. It's slightly different. I don't think you have squash. But no, I love squash. Squash is fucking great. It's like juice, but less. It's like juice, but much nicer than juice. It's fucking delicious is what it is. I love squash with a passion. It's one of the best drinks. And we have Ribena. Ribena is the drink of gods. Ribena is yummy, and it's blackcurrant flavour, and it's bitter, and it's not too sweet, and it's nice, and it's yummy, and it's good. And I love Ribena with a passion. And Vimto's shit now. Vimto's bad and shit because they took all the sugar out of Vimto. So it tastes like shit now. Robinson's still remains superior for squash. And then we have like elderflower. I'll drink concentrate straight out of the bottle. You wouldn't do that with squash. Insane people do that with squash. Fucking insanity. Oh shit, I learned something a few days ago. What did you learn? 2002 Toyota Corolla? What did you learn? But no, now you've learned what squash is. How you spell blackcurrant. What states is it banned in? Not a clue. Some. That might be wrong. It could be wrong. It probably isn't. I just don't think you have the same kind of blackcurrant, like, items that we have. So, you probably do have it. Like, there's blackcurrant flavour sweets, like Starburst. Our purple Starburst are blackcurrant flavour. I think. Yeah, our purple Starburst. Do you have Starburst? That sounds like an American sweet. Yeah, Starburst. Our blackcurrant Starburst. We say bummer and we don't mean it as, oh, that's a downer. But you're over there in T-land. Yeah. It's kind of... It's a little bit rude. I mean, it's not rude, but like... I mean, it depends on context, okay? It's like what we call cigarettes. To you, it's a slur. To us, it's a cigarette. I won't say it. Think of the homophobic slur and shorten it to 3 letters. That's what we call a cigarette. You're welcome. Blackcurrant Skittles? No, blackcurrant Starburst. Skittles, the purple Skittles are shit. But blackcurrant Starburst, you know, like the chewy sweets, Matt? The chewy sweets that are, like, come individually wrapped. There's like orange ones, lemon ones, green ones, and the purple ones, and red ones. You've now had a purple Starburst. I didn't know they existed. They're like chewy sweets and they're yummy. They're in little square shaped. But no, we will go, oh, that's a bummer if we mean something. Yeah, that. The meatballs? What? Huh? Pardon? Huh? What? Where did you get the meatballs from? The meatballs. Yes. Yeah, no, that's what we call cigarettes. Slur. But shortened to 3 words. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah. I mean, people say that. It's a bummer, but we just don't really say that. I don't think we've ever said that's I don't think I've ever said that's a bummer in my life. We say that shit. American people use stupid words to describe shit. Oh, that's such a bummer, dude. It's shit. That's shit. We just say it's shit. We swear. We just swear. That's usually, yeah. You know, the full word for meatballs. The shortened 3 words is cigarettes. You're saying words at me, Matt, that I have no clue what they mean. I can't process what you're saying right now. That means nothing to me. I know what Starburst are. I didn't know there was a purple one. I've had purple Starburst. They come in like Halloween flavor pack. No, they come in every pack of Starburst for us. They're the best ones. Why is your American accent so good? I don't know. It's quite an easy accent to pick up. My accent's a clusterfuck of all accents. I don't have an accent, and then it's quite easy to just go, I'm a senior. You just put on a really smiley, happy voice. Whereas in the UK, you go, tough. I'm gonna start saying cunt and shit. British accents are so easy to do. Yeah, I mean, I'm British, so I can't say that they are. But I think American British accents, they range from good, and you think they're good, but you're in denial. American people doing British accents is, oh, I'm really good at a British accent, and they'll be shit at it, but they're in denial. And the only things that you can say is, cup of tea, good day, lad, jolly good sir, you know? But That's not, that, you know, wait, yours is a British accent? Did you not think I was British, Matt? Huh? Wait, what? We can elaborate, Matt, elaborate. What do you mean mine's is a British accent? Mine's a British accent? No? What? Huh? Pardon? I'm confused. You've confused me. We just swear words at Bama isn't anything anymore. Sarcasm. Oh, I can't pick up sarcasm on screens. My accent is like Philly, New Jersey, regular Northeast, Southern, and Boston all mixed to one accent. And also said with a very heavy slur. So try to emulate that. Oh, I was in like, okay, it took me a minute. I don't know what that means. That's like me saying to you, hey, my accent is quite Norwich, but it's like south, but it's got a bit of an element of northern in it. You know, I could say I sound a bit like I'm from Surrey every so often. But you know, I also kind of sound like I'm from fucking Coventry. Now emulate that. That's like me saying that. I don't have a fucking clue where New Jersey is. I don't know what Northeast America is. Go on, now try and emulate a fucking accent from Surrey. Emulate an accent from Devon. You've just spoken a load of American places at me. Not a clue what that means. My American accent is from movies. As is yours a British accent. That's how it works. You hear a British accent online, you go, that's how all British people sound. Instead of going, oh, this person's different from that person because they live somewhere. The place where I live has a strong accent. I can't do it personally because it would dox me. Luckily, I don't have that accent, otherwise you'd be able to tell where I live immediately. But the place where I live have a really strong accent that you can pick up on immediately. But I don't have the accent from where I live because I moved here and I never picked it up. But no, to be honest, I sound more Australian than I do British sometimes. My city is famous for aliens. It's a cool thing to be famous for. My city is famous for fucking nothing. And if I say what it's famous for, then it will dox me, so I can't say that. But no, my Australian accent's easy though, because you just go, "G'day, mate," and then you're in it. And then you can't leave, because it's better. No, that's shit. Hang on, let me get into it. You just kind of have to... The way you do an Australian accent, you just kind of go to the back of your throat. That's the easiest way to do it. I think most British people can do an Australian accent. You just kind of bish bash bosh and then you're here. Like, that's a 2-second change from my normal accent. It's not that good because I'm not Australian. But, you know, it's quite easy to just... And then go back into my normal accent, which is just enunciating more. And then Americans just stupid. I'm a senior. Oh, that's such a bummer, dude. It's fucking stupid and bad. That's my opinion on accents. And I can't do any more than that because it's stressful. New Zealand is just slightly different to Australian. And then I can do my accent. Alien state, like space aliens, Nevada, or illegal No! I've really broken my snap band. I'm so annoyed. And then again, people don't really think that we're a state. Oh. Look. Look at I've broken it. I broke my snap band and I'm pissed. I want to cry now. I don't want to be here anymore. I've annoyed myself because I snapped my snap band and this side is the only side that snaps now. I want to cry. But no, my accent is a fucking mess. My accent... Norwich doesn't have an accent. Norwich is a place in the UK, if you ever hear me say Norwich. It's where I was born. It doesn't really have an accent. It's just kind of there. And then I used to say water. No, that's a shit example. I used to say bath. No, I didn't. I used to say bath and grass and dance. Now I say dance, bath and grass. So that's a difference from where I was born to where I live now. Same with water and water. I don't say water. I haven't gotten that bad yet. I haven't gotten that British. I still haven't slipped into the saying water. Or give me water, bottle of water. I have heard someone say that before though, which is very funny. For my accent, just kind of speak like you're extremely drunk or you're a southerner living in the Philly suburbs, the New Jersey and Boston are only a few sounds, so cover that with a slur, you'll be able to do it. I don't know where Philadelphia is. Is that where that means? I've no fucking clue. I don't know what that is. You're at what? Look at how people from Philly say water. Okay, that's not going to be helpful. Don't you just go water? Isn't that? No, that's shit. Water. Philly accent. It's Philadelphia. That's a fucking spread. That's a cream cheese. That's not a steak. That's a fucking cream cheese. That's a cream cheese. You're fucking in your own heads, mate. You're in your own heads. It's where they make the cheese spread. Yeah, mate. You're cream cheese. You're not you're not a place in my mind. You're a cream cheese spread, Philadelphia. Not. Oh my god, I can't find it. It's saying no, I can't find it. It's just giving me a minute analysation video that I don't care enough to watch. And there's a 10-second ad. Say water.
Philadelphia, a place where you can see the Liberty Bell, grab a cheesesteak, and enjoy an ice-cold glass of water.
And I said, I'll have a water. So when you get to Las Vegas and you ask for that, they won't know what you're talking about. You have to say water.
The Philadelphia accent is as unique as the city's annual
It's
Mummers
fucking
Parade.
stupid.
For instance, you might enjoy a bagel with your Scrabble for breakfast while getting ready to help the Eagles on the road to victory.
A bird that flies at night and goes whoo is called an owl, and that rhymes with Al Gore. I dry myself with a towel. That's a very distinctive Philadelphia dialect feature.
But it appears that the accent, while not disappearing, is changing over
You say it dumb is what I've got from this video. You say it dumb. You say it stupidly. Water. You say it fucking stupidly and bad. You say it stupidly and bad. You say towel wrong as well. Towel, not towel. Fucking wrong, man. I disagree with American accents. I don't like them or appreciate them or agree with them. Get them gone. Get them gone, honestly. Let's get everyone speaking like British people. We're much more fun. We're much more fun accent-wise. Philadelphian accent seems stupid and bad. Just use enunciation, mate. Water. Fuck off. That's not a word. But you say bagel wrong as well. Fucking wrong. I disagree with that accent. 2002 Toyota Corolla. I disagree with the way you say water in Philadelphia, the classic cream cheese spread. I disagree with it heavily. So you're welcome. Don't like it. I don't think my state has an accent. Some people do because they're Hispanic. The place where I'm from, water. You fucking stupid word, man. Water. It's water. Bottle of water. Stupid words. My city that I live in has one of the strongest, like, if you see accent videos from the UK, the place where I'm from is always included in that accent video because of how distinct my accent is from the place. I personally haven't picked up any of the slang or any of the pronunciation, how the fuck you want to say it, from where I live, luckily. Otherwise, I would dox me with my accent, which is great fun. But no, I haven't. So I'm very lucky with not having the accent from where I live, because otherwise you'd all know where I live just immediately if you're from the UK, because it's a really fucking distinct accent. Like, we have slang, which is just ours. We have ways we say words, which is just ours. It's fucking stupid, and it's so funny to hear people sound like that. Some of my friends are properly have the accent, and I just make fun of them all because I'm fancy and I'm from Norwich, the ancestral state, the Alabama of the UK. If you're ever wondering where Alabama is in the UK, go to Norwich. Scouse, not Scouse. You'd be able to tell if I was Scouse, I think. You picked that up quite quickly. Yeah, Norwich is the Alabama of the UK, which basically means it's you like shag your sister or something. And that's where I was born. Woo woo! That's where Sugar was born, everybody. And big old Norwich. Super awesome. There's a beach, I think. Something I love with the States is that I can't figure out where someone is from. You can't figure out where someone is from based on their accent. I mean, certain parts of the UK, you can. Certain parts of the UK, you can. If you meet someone from Birmingham, you can tell because they say Birmingham. They don't pronounce their words properly. There's a kid who moved to my school from Manchester. You could tell he was from Manchester. Liverpool has quite a strong accent. Certain places in London has different accents. The place where I'm from has a certain accent. Like Yorkshire has quite a specific accent. But then some places sound the exact same. Like Essex has quite a specific accent. But it just depends what you are, really, and how knowledgeable you are. Even places like Wales, they have different accents for places. But that's just given, isn't it? Welsh accents are so cool. There are varied accents in very small distances in England, though. Yeah, there is. There fucking is. Which I find really cool. Accents are really fucking cool. I mean, you can definitely tell if they have a New York accent, New Jersey, or I think Philadelphia. I mean, it just depends on how knowledgeable you are with accents, doesn't it? I'm not knowledgeable with accents. I know the basic ones. I know the popular accents, which people can imitate. I don't know the difference between Surrey and Devon, because they're probably quite similar. You know? So local, even if there's slang within my school, and less local, there's people within my town. We have slang as a city. I don't know. I guess there's slang within schools, but it's not like widely used, so it doesn't really, I don't think it really counts. I'm tired. Hi guys, I'm tired. How are you? I'm tired personally. I've almost been going 3 hours now. Fuck me, time's an illusion, isn't it? Time is a big fat illusion, and I don't believe in it. But I think I'm gonna head off in like 5-ish minutes, so get your last conversation topics in now. Do you have different cities, or do you have states? We have cities, towns, cities, mainly, I think. Yeah, cities, because it's like Manchester City. Yeah, cities. We don't have states, we just have cities. And then we have Ireland, England, Scotland, and Wales, which are all different places in the UK. I don't understand geography. I'm stupid with the UK geography. I cannot name any places on a map apart from where I live, where I was born, and where my family lives, which is just a bunch of random places in which I know, and that's it. And I know where Scotland is, and I know where the individual places are, but I know nothing else about the UK geography because I'm really just unknowledgeable on geography because I find it really boring to learn about. So I just haven't done it. I can't name states unless they're surrounded by state, because I can name all of them. I tried to do a quiz one day where you named all the American states. I think I got about 4, maybe 5, and that was like what? New York, Florida, Hawaii, Ohio, Idaho. That's it. That's it, and then I gave up because I didn't know anymore. I didn't even get the easy ones. Texas is the largest state. I forgot about Texas, honestly. I don't really give a shit about Texas. Texas is kind of there. Arizona, that's one, right? California, or is that in Florida? I don't understand US geography. Maryland. Other places. Alaska. Texas shouldn't exist. Florida is really something else. Florida seems a bit fucking mental. Texas is just kind of there in my mind. I know it exists. Cali is really expensive. I don't know anything about the states at all. Arizona is next to my state. Alaska is right next to Canada. See, I like Canada. I don't understand Canada, but I like the fact that they speak French there. I find that really interesting. I don't understand the history behind it, but I find the fact that they know French consistently, like that's a language that's spoken there, really fucking interesting. Like the fact that that's like a large majority of Canada speaks French. I find that really cool. Alaska is huge and like a third of the size of mainland, but it's very far away. Geography's fucking confusing, man. This is why I didn't take it for any of my like topics. I was good at geography, I just didn't understand places, which would have fucked me over a little bit. I'm so tired. My brain's been baffled by this stream, and this is the longest I've gone for a while, so I'm going to start doing my ending up speech, everybody. My state looks like a freaking boot or something. I can't say what my place looks like, and frankly, I don't know. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go bed, because it's almost 20 past 10, which isn't late, but shush, I've been talking for 3 hours. I'll be back tomorrow, though. Consistent schedule. Who? Yeah. I've got a consistent schedule now. Hey, welcome to Sugar's. Hey, welcome to Sugar's stream 2 days in a row for the first time in a while. Hey, welcome to Sugar has been consistent and is going to be back tomorrow and Thursday. Probably not Friday, though, because I have to go to my dad's. So I'm back to my normal Monday to Thursday schedule, everybody. Monday to Thursday from like 7, and if I'm starting slightly later, it'll be on my Discord. Discord, in my About Panels. TikTok, in my About Panels. There should be one tomorrow. If there isn't, lol, there'll be one soon. Yeah, TikTok and Discord are in my About Panels. They're the only social media I use, so if you want updates, go to the Discord. If you want extra content when I'm not live, go to the TikTok. I appreciate you all for being here, though. I appreciate all the followers, and I appreciate the bits. I appreciate the raid as well. I really appreciate it. Don't mind cut myself on the broken glass. Forgot about that. Oh no, I appreciate you all for being here. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. BST or GMT, whatever you want to say. I hope you have a lovely night. I hope you all sleep well, eat well, drink well. You know, live. Preferably, try to do that. I hope you're all okay though. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday or Wednesday. Have a lovely afternoon, evening, morning, night, noon, dawn, dusk, other times of day, midnight, hours, times of day. And I will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. I appreciate you all for being here. And if I don't see ya, which I will tomorrow though, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I appreciate you all for being here, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.